Last time on Ebon Ward, the group had just finished a fierce battle with two mighty monsters. One, a man who turned to a beast, and the other, a mysterious knight who seemed to wander the Feywilds, hunting down any they find. After narrowly escaping, Laz losing an arm in the process, and Minnie being battered up and wounded to an extreme degree, they spent time resting with the mysterious witch Dorota, learning more about her, nature, and otherwise. And after this short break, and some conversation amongst each other, the first real rest you could say they even got during this time, unfortunately, the Sicklands called them again. Their task is not yet finished. Off they go now, from the witch's house, leaving the Feywilds. Their next stop, somewhere to the eastern side of the Sicklands. There are multiple towns and a fortress they seek to move as their main base of operation against Logoro. Now, this is where we follow them. Having set off from the witch's house, they've now finally left, and with a map in hand, it falls to them to decide where to go next.
I feel like Boho is the next target, just because it's
like right there.
Yeah, like right there.
And Maya wants to go there too.
correct. Yeah, so it would be kind of a dick move if we were like, nah, actually.
We're actually heading straight to Lowborough.
We're going to Fort Low, but we're not stopping at Boho.
Yeah, so, yeah, I feel like that's the best course of action. Not to mention, she probably knows the way there, or I would hope so she could probably help lead us there safely, or at least give us decent guidance.
Yeah, she generally has a kind of idea. She'd probably give an advantage to everyone's like survival checks.
Yeah, cool.
Which, by the way, I'm going to ask for right now.
For her dad.
Barrett is... How is Barrett at survival? It's not his best, so if someone's better, that might be wiser.
I mean,
I
have
Oh, yeah, I can
+5.
survival.
Leave it
Oh,
to
yeah,
me.
yours is better than mine.
Yeah, the druid.
The druid. You get someone do aid, get advantage.
You'll already have advantage for this one because of our your guide, but yeah.
What about double advantage?
No such thing, my friend. I can give you disadvantage if you like.
Ooh, that would be not helpful.
D-advantage?
D-advantage. Oh, that's a pretty good roll.
Yeah.
So,
What about the second breakfast?
Cortina, you kind of connect a bit with the nature as you leave, and you try to feel out a little bit. I'll give you a piece of information about the east side of the Sicklands. Would you like to learn a little bit about what creatures roam in this area, what type of plants roam, perhaps any other sort of strange information about this place?
Plants roam?
Yeah, what did
I know
you
what
mean
I
by
said.
No, that's why I'm concerned. I'm like, that doesn't sound like a misspeak. That sounds incredibly real.
Tell me about these roaming plants.
You connect around and you think you notice an interesting little spot where it seems like the ground is a bit disturbed. You haven't noticed many creatures roaming around this area as you've sort of been guided by your ranger fellow taking you off to Boho. You've noticed a lot of points where roots, you would say, like stretching for a decent distance, almost seem to uplift and almost pull away slightly. You can see the way that it's been ripped out of the ground, the way the dirt's been exposed, but not in a way that feels like any sort of creature had ripped out something not this large. And yet still there are tracks of other things occasionally wandering by before they vanish by this main point where a plant had been located. It's an interesting thing you've never actually really seen. You don't think you've been to this side of the Sicklands. It's curious, to say the least. Some kind of large moving flora.
That's a bit sus.
Yeah, that's a bit sus, but
It's something where, if I would say that if anyone had a nature as well, you could probably give that a go. Let's see.
is Barrett okay at nature?
He's great at nature, apparently.
He is actually. Hold on.
Mhm.
I'll just do a normal roll.
My man's a full-fledged biologist.
Hey!
Holy shit!
All right.
Wow.
Doctor or something?
Yeah, damn, crazy.
I wasn't using my gun, so it's a good roll.
So you end up taking a look at this place and or this thing, and it's Barrett, you think you've heard of this type of monster before. They say the name is something along the lines of a vesiculosa.
Oh.
It's a large plant that originally sightings of it were contained solely in around Simsalabim, actually. That's generally where this thing would be, but somehow either evolving naturally for this environment as well, it seems to be some sort of, that's kind of the surprising part. These are supposed to be like oasis traps. They're supposed to be traps that form to sort of draw in people looking for fresh water in the desert, and then it just swallows you up.
Oh.
But this is something found over here instead, and it's sort of like, it seems different, and you're not sure how, but you know that you should probably be keeping an eye out for some forms of fresh water in this side of the Sicklands, because there's something roaming around here, and you're not quite sure how big it is, or quite how it appears, and how it's adapted to the Sicklands.
So it's
we
essentially
all in agreement that Josen brought these over.
I mean, there's a very real chance. So essentially these are like oasis mimics.
Sort of, yes. You can consider it like that.
That's unfortunate. Okay. Well, they have a distinct disadvantage because we know at this point anything that's good is not good.
That is true. That is true.
Fucking deer mimic.
So true. So true.
So pumped for us to fall for it still. So pumped.
Oh, I'm so excited. So
But-
let me just make some rolls real fast.
Yeah, of course.
I'm surprised we haven't found any dinosaurs yet.
Dude, give it time. See, now you've pushed them back another 2 sessions because Christian was waiting for us to forget about dinosaurs. He's like, all right, well, I'll put that away for now.
I never forget about dinosaurs.
Yeah, as if one could
Same.
forget about dinosaurs.
It's the first thing I think about whenever I think about South.
It's the first thing I think about when I wake up in the morning. It's the
Now-
last thing I think about when I go to bed.
Now we gotta wait longer for the Stegasquatch.
Yeah.
So, you continue on down this
Ankylosaurus.
road, or not road, what the hell? You continue on
Path.
down this path, this kind of leaving out, and the moment you get out there and you've kind of got to this area and you've realized, unfortunately, the witch's abode and the real plane you're in, this real place, this material world, not the Feywild, it's different here. This is a nasty, disgusting, deep patch, kind of like the place you found that tree previously. And the result of that means that you end up having to cut and carve your way through here, and without too much time passing at all, it very quickly gets dark. Night begins to fall as you have to move. This entire company moving all together, trying to move across this dense patches while also keeping an eye out for the strange creature, has resulted in the pace slowing dramatically. And so, at a certain point, you end up having to stop for the night. And
the classic, I will set up an alarm.
Mhm.
Just in case. Oh god, is the alarm gonna be able to fit everyone? We have so many people now.
That's true. It might not actually.
Yeah, let me
I
double
think it'd be
check
a little
that.
too large.
Where is alarm? I'm using a ritual, so 20-foot cube. Yeah, that's actually not that big. We're gonna have to stack people.
Mm-hmm.
Can't really dig anymore, boys.
Because like I
Sorry.
can't imagine I can ritual cast this multiple times to make a bigger. That feels ridiculous. I can't imagine that's how that would work.
I'm pretty sure you can kind of do that. Like,
Mental alarms. Oh. Guess it doesn't say you can't do that.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's just that thing where it'll take extra time, but
Yeah, I mean, each one, the ritual cast is 10 minutes. I'm more than happy to have Barrett spend like
just kind of build
40.
around the camp.
Yeah.
40 minutes to just get up a perimeter.
Yeah.
You can go about that. as you go about and begin to try to like set up camp, everyone else is going to kind of prepare for that as well. And anyone else, anything? Is there anything else anyone wants to do tonight for camping?
I can't think of anything specific.
Sounds good. Then I'll keep in mind you set up 4 alerts, and you guys try to find a patch that'll actually sort of help you out and stop you. And Cortina, when you're setting up camp and stuff like that, you find a pretty decent patch to sort of set up for the night and kind of like, just get everything. It seems like a very verdant patch that would be good for growing like that similar kind of mushroom growth that you made that one time when you were in the other side.
Yeah.
So
Then
you
I
can
might
start
plant
up and
growth
try
then.
to. Yeah, you can do plant growth there, get everything up. That should be pretty good. And
Make a nice little tent.
could you make me a perception roll?
Okay.
Ooh.
I don't know why I need to do that. We're just setting up for a camp.
We're doing nothing.
We're doing nothing
Fucking
bad.
black bear shows up. Oh, that's still a pretty decent roll, all things considered.
Okay. So you begin to set up there, and you sort of begin to grow from this patch of like muddy, like material-rich water, and these mushrooms start to pop out from beneath it. And you all begin kind of setting up around that area. Let me go grab everyone's icons and actually put them on this map really fast.
Oh, okay.
Yikes.
I should actually do that. There we
Don't
go.
worry, guys. It's just so we have a feel of where everyone is in the map.
It's just
There's no
fine.
combat.
There's no
Everyone's
combat or anything like
so
that.
suspicious right now. No one trusts this. What are you up to?
Why would you trust Christian?
I don't.
No one does. As
okay, let's
He knows what he did.
as we managed to ascertain in the pre-game conversation, no one trusts Christian.
I had so many people be like, "Wait, Christian made this guy?" when I showed
Yeah.
Silas.
Yeah, that was the pre-game conversation we did.
Yeah,
They were like, "Wait, Christian made this guy?" Instant distrust.
It's cool to have a brand. Anyways, I'm going to deposit you all on the map, and at the point of night where this sort of begins, what kind of light do you guys have around the camp?
Ooh, interesting.
Because as you might have
light.
gathered from the mysterious depositing on a camp map that something might be going on. So I want to know how you guys have lit up your camp for the night.
Don't ask me.
I feel like we would probably have a campfire. I feel like we'd have at least one because we need to cook food and things of the sort.
Let him
Uh,
cook.
I wonder. Let me double check something about Barrett because I think he can also just make little lights.
We don't want too much light, otherwise.
No. Yeah. And I probably have a hooded lantern. Maybe not lit, but ready, so if I need to see, because Barrett can't see in the dark. But he'll have that closed next to him. So probably just a bonfire.
Okay.
And maybe whatever bioluminescence is coming from, like, weird shit in this forest.
Bioluminescence.
Oh, Hilo's probably glowing with his eyeballs.
Okay. So that's true. No, he is definitely in the area. There's like a small little you can pick him out no matter where he is because he's just always kind of glowing. So here, let me deposit fire and then add I'm gonna say that's nestled kind of beneath the shadow of the mushroom kind of areas so that it
That
doesn't
sounds
shed light
nice.
too far deep outside of the area you're in.
That sounds lovely.
It's very lovely.
Ooh,
That should be a good
romantic.
Wow. Okay, adding that, and
If only we'd brought a bard. they would be dead in the ditch by now.
Oh, hold on. Remember, this is 5th edition. Bard is actually incredible.
Yeah, bards are so strong.
So position yourselves anywhere you guys think you would be in this rough area. But yeah,
I'm gonna be probably on top of them, getting as much high ground as possible.
yeah, fair.
So that I can snipe at whatever with my newest gun.
I don't have legs because the game is paused.
It's not paused for me.
Not pause.
Not
Here,
for me.
did it go? Did that?
There we
fix it?
go.
For some
Pause
reason, it was a local pause. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. Let's see. Should probably be here too.
I want to keep as many people near the center as possible, so no one's just like, "Hey, I'm gonna be on the edge." Whoa!
Yeah. Maybe around here ish. Like the tank shouldn't be in the center. If anyone gets pulled into the darkness, it better be the tank.
Right.
So, is everyone's just kind of like
Put
roughly around this area?
Put the squishies near the middle blocks.
Carthian and Cortina, where do you guys think you'd be?
Probably in the dark.
Darkness imprisoning me.
Oh. So, you're all kind of curled around a campfire that casts a light like just loosely around the assembled area. The mushrooms catch it and sort of ball it into this small little area, and everyone's just kind of keeping an eye out. Some people have started to drift off, and you hear the occasional sounds of strange creatures sort of wandering around in the woods. And at a certain point, let me see. In terms of orienting shifts, you have enough people where I'm sure you guys would have like a couple people up at one time.
Yeah.
So let's take a guess. Whose shift is it? Let's see. I'm going to add a. Do you think the PCs would kind of have a shift with an NPC, and that's how you balance it out?
Probably.
Or would you...
Probably.
So let's roll to see which PC is currently up right now. Let's see.
That's a fun way to do it, is roll a d4 to see which of the PCs, and then I guess how many NPCs do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then I guess high-low 7.
Yeah, high-low's always up, so let's see. All right, on my just dropping down. Cortina, you're up right now.
Sure.
You, high-low, and let's see.
Who wants to be my
Who
NPC?
wants to be your NPC today? Well, Alrock's sleeping. I would say people up right now include Maya, and you know what? You get some Baird time. How about that?
Yeah, give me that one.
So Maya's just kind of perching up on the tallest mushroom, kind of keeping an eye around, a bit away from the light, just kind of letting her natural vision just sweep over the landscape. And it's been a bit quiet so far. And Baird kind of turns over and he is just like, "So, how's your dad doing?"
I suppose I haven't checked in a minute. Let me close my eyes and think about it.
Oh, nah, you gotta the quiet. No. You don't have to do that. I'm just. Is that gonna be like a problem?
Why did you ask if you weren't interested in the answer?
I was being like, Look, I was just curious if he was planning to like kill us or anything like that. You know, I guess. Yeah, you know what? Fine, talk to him. Why don't you ask him very nice if he's trying to kill us again or something? I don't know.
Okay.
Okay. You kind of reach out and pull to the inside and sort of ask out and see. I wonder how he's doing, and sort of voice echoing in your brain. What?
Hello, Father.
Hello, daughter.
My compatriot here is wondering if you are trying to kill us.
A little bit.
I'm afraid that's outside of my capabilities right now, daughter.
Yeah, I didn't think so. But he asked, so I wanted to be sure. How are you feeling? Are you adjusting to being one of a million minds?
It is a peaceful place, all things considered. Very nice, very nice. It has been a long time since I've had such vibrant conversations. So
And
much to learn.
Cortina talks out loud when she's talking.
Yeah,
Just
Baron's
no
just kind
answer.
of looking over, and she's kind of trying to look over to where you're talking to. It's like, so like you didn't think so? So like no, like we're all just happy friends now or some shit.
I don't know why we wouldn't be. He's dead. We've won.
So-
He's lost. What more do you want?
I roll over. Not dead enough, it seems.
Parthian, you were sleeping and having a fun fungus dream, and then a stank man appeared in your dream and woke you up for a couple of seconds.
Bastard.
Shouldn't you take solace in the fact that when you are dead, you will not be completely gone?
All right, look, I've known a lot of dead guys, and they've gotten up to some really bad shit, okay? Some people get so fucking pissed off that death doesn't stop them, and that sounds like this guy over here, you know? I'm just saying, like, look, hey, he kind of leans over. I'm going to be real with you for a second, all right, Cortina? And I don't do that often. I don't really give a shit. But right now, you got to be really careful about that dude, right? I mean, he tried to fucking kill us.
Yes.
Can't you just, like, shove a pillow on his head or something?
I don't think that would be effective. He's incorporeal.
Can't you just, like, snuff out his essence and kill him for good or something?
But he might have valuable information. What if it might save you when next time you try to run?
Well,
Are you
kind of
truly in a position to be disposing of resources here in the sick lands?
give me a persuasion roll with advantage, which cancels out to normal.
Yeah.
yo, that's average, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Normal.
Oh,
Oh man, he just kind of sits back on the mushroom and he's just sort of like, well, fuck.
Let her cook.
that is the politest he's been told to shut up.
Yeah. So like, man, I wasn't. I'll be honest. I wasn't expecting that level of like, fucking sensible thinking coming from you. Right now you've been kind of freaking me out a little bit this entire time. But holy shit, are you just like some kind of fucking super schemer or some shit? That's pretty smart.
If anything, I should be the most sensible. I don't act upon emotions like the rest of you.
Yeah. Cool. I guess that's a point. Sure, I'll have you do my. I don't even fucking do taxes. What am I talking about? He just kind of twirls his knife a bit, and then he sort of stops. Both of you make perception rolls real fast.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Will, what are the tax laws here?
What are the tax laws in Ebon Ward, Will?
No. Just because I say the word doesn't mean I know the deep intricacies of the financial situation of Goliath.
Well, I mean, we have.
Who gets the money? Who's funding the war?
All right, the money. If you're
we
part
know
of the,
that
yeah,
we know that it's a feudal society, at least in some areas, and so there's generally going to be some kind of governor, and the governor is going to send people out to collect taxes so that they can build roads and shit, and so
Who builds the roads?
the road
Ebon Ward.
builders. Yeah.
Ebon Ward can barely afford a grilled cheese sandwich.
That's why they're building the roads.
It depends on if you're a part of the coalition. If you're part of the coalition, the money goes to Errol, which then supports all sorts of other. It's a whole thing, but it's so complicated. I just can't get into it right now. I'd hate to deter from this.
Anyways, back to the ambush that's gonna kill us.
You hear a noise.
Taxman.
Taxman. You
Oh
guys.
shit! These guys are persistent.
Yeah. The fucking knight from earlier shows up.
We are immune to all diseases.
So, Cortina, you and Bear kind of gets up for a second, kind of sits up straight. Did you fucking hear that? He says out loud, and you don't need to hear it because you felt it. there is a sort of reverberation within the ground itself. There is a shifting movement. It's something moved just now underneath the ground.
Uh-oh.
So I can feel it with my roots, I assume?
Yes, you can sort of feel that as you sort of reach out and you feel the roots touch on something, and there's like a moment of impact, like bumping into someone so suddenly in the middle of the night. There's a sort of shock, a lack of perception as both forms freeze up, yours and its. And you sort of feel a shift ever so suddenly as something begins to pop up. Your father, as you perceive him, sort of just releases out a little bit of a voice. Ah, shit. What an awful place for the campsite. And as you're kind of reassemble your like mind together and try to shift around, you notice there is something creeping beneath the very ground itself, sort of beginning to pop up as
Oh, fuck.
you feel the ground start to shake and tremor. And people that are sleeping, you start to feel and start waking up too, as a lot of the terrain you are currently standing on is suddenly shifted over and broken apart in some ways as all of you start to tumble and go down. I want everyone on a mushroom to give me a dex save.
Okay. I'm okay at these.
Let's see. Everyone's actually pretty okay at this for the most part.
Okay. Hey.
Dex save.
I thought it was under the mushroom, but sure, I'll give you a dex save.
If you are, then that's fine.
Hey, Garthian, nice.
Nice. Okay, so Eleanor just goes fucking face plant down in the middle and goes prone.
Oh, she doesn't fall in the fire, does she?
Don't worry. She falls
her
down.
Glasses, she can't see without her glasses.
And as there's a sudden shifting, everyone kind of balances and moves around, and then the ground tears and pulls and just starts breaking apart as vines start shifting and pulling up and tearing their way through, as all of you suddenly feel, not having moved close enough to get completely under you, all the same, beginning to bulge out from the ground is a monstrous form, leaves bending, mushrooms sort of growing out of it as it almost seems to pull itself out. And almost like a sick joke, it just so happens to have targeted you next, the very beast that you saw the traces of not too long ago, as it pops out directly here.
There's no oasis here, dumbass.
Oh.
What the fuck are you doing here?
Oh.
Oh,
You noticed,
that's
you noticed this thing, or then it's actually the space that matters there. Okay, so something pops out of the ground, and immediately I'm just going to have to ask for initiative, which actually I will just solve by doing this.
You do it.
I can do it.
Fucker has swallow hole for sure.
Yeah, no. Oh man, I'm so glad I'm up here. Maybe? We'll find out. I'm not too sure yet, quite honestly.
So, starting out immediately, it's going
How
to be.
How the fuck am I gonna tank that?
Also, is there music?
Not yet. I'm just
okay.
to grab
Fair enough.
So, let me go to this one, and this is a good one probably for this. All right. So, almost kind of shifting up and pulling out. Oh, she didn't roll actually. Hang on, Maya, you're good at these. You'll be fine. Okay. She fucking hits the dirt and immediately has to spend her move, like have to just go up and get out of prone. And just sort of like shifts up here by this point and tries to immediately just shuffle around, kind of wrestling for the bow before getting ready and firing it out. And she's just gonna immediately take some shots at this.
Correct.
As she just sort of like, what? Wake up! And she just yells at anyone else around in the area. And some of the arrows, 2 arrows seem to click on and hit, whereas another one almost seems to just be whacked out of the air with a vine.
Okay.
Okay, that's not too bad.
But I highly doubt it could be poisoned.
You can't quite tell immediately, but it does seem to, more than that, it seems to, like the piercing arrows that it breaks into its form, they don't seem to do much to it. It seems most of its form is almost obscured under the earth, and it seems that a lot of the stuff around it, the bark that it's assembled and pulled to itself, just seems to be absorbing a lot of the damage that could have been dealt. It doesn't seem too heavily affected by any of this going on around it. So, yeah, I'll just adjust that really fast, and then... Okay, so, oh, there we go. What are you doing on there, Mushroom? You're not.
I was about to say, what about little brother? Isn't he gonna do something?
Brother,
help us!
He gets like here, and then he's gonna stop right there. Laz, it's your go.
Oh boy, that's a rude awakening if I've ever seen one. All right, I'm going to move up here under the mushroom.
All right, sure thing.
So I am melee range with it.
Yes, you are.
And I am going to use my action to cast Blast on the boys.
Fair, yeah.
Targeting Barrett, Carthian, and Cortina.
Yeah. Get the main ones in there. All right, sure thing.
So
So
y'all
you
get a
roll a
D4 on whatever's written in the text.
All right, sounds good. And it sounds like Austin's scrumbling on back.
Yep.
All right,
back.
so your go, Austin.
Alrighty. So I guess I will hit the tallest looking plant and charge into it. Oops. Meow.
Oh my god, you're actually above Lupescu.
Yeah, how about that?
Wow!
Yeah.
Feels wrong.
It's not
did it.
bigger than me, right?
No, it is bigger than you.
Yeah.
How else would it swallow you whole?
Ooh.
Is that a hit?
Yeah.
That is a hit. Yep.
Oh.
Ugh. Well, I attack it again.
Okay. All right. Yep. So it takes half of that. No, it takes all of that damage because
Fuck
that is.
off.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Well, that's magic damage, so at least it's not halved.
Hooray!
So you go in 2 charges, and this thing is still, it's dark. It's kind of, the light of the fire is just barely and like pulling it, and you manage to get off 2 hits, but they're not super clean, basically. Let's see. Tani is, no one's really hurt yet. You just casted Bless, so I think she's just going to, she's going to use Beacon of Hope so that anyone in range, max healing
Oh,
and
right.
death saving throws.
That's good.
Mm-hmm. You got to stand up, Eleanor.
No.
Ow.
My glasses.
My glasses.
She's going for the explosive charge toss.
Oh.
Just tossing that right on the back of that, trying to get a good aim right in the middle of the thing's mouth.
Ow, that hurts. Anyways.
Oh God!
Oh,
Oh, that's the saving throw. Fuck.
It used the Send Devastan to just dodge.
It's so fast.
No, I don't really think a crit roll in this situation does anything, honestly. It's just pretty impressive looking. Besides just, you know...
did that plant just stand up and do a roll?
So it's going to take half damage and not be poisoned by this. And you actually notice Eleanor just kind of perks up. What? It's not immune to poison! It's not immune to poison!
That's impossible.
So,
It's a plant.
so, as you...
It's here in the sick lands.
Cortina, your go.
Before I go, can I roll nature on this guy? Now
Sure.
that it's right in front of me, just
Yes,
so I can
you
see
can.
exactly
Yes,
what
yes.
I'm dealing with.
Absolutely.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Nice.
Nature. Normal. Ew.
Yo.
Oh, no, there's nothing you can really gather from this thing right now.
It's obviously
You're
a
still trying to-
carnivorous plant, right?
Yes, that as much is obvious, yes. Beyond that, you're not quite aware of this thing's existence. It didn't really like to open up to you when you reached out to it.
Oh, cringe.
Hey man, what's
I
going
guess
on?
I'll kill
Fuck
it.
off.
I'm gonna walk over to it and I'm going to cast Blight.
Oh, beautiful.
It's
Okay.
not magic, is it?
It's not magical.
Then it's dead.
Oh my god,
Oh, man.
You
Okay,
shouldn't
let
have
me,
sent a plant at me.
Shouldn't send a plan at me. You chose the wrong house, fool.
Yeah, I was trying to have a conversation with
Let's see. Let me just see. Does there any save?
you. There's
It's a target.
there's
A
there's
plant
spell.
creature or magical plant makes a saving throw with disadvantage, and the spell deals maximum damage to it.
Yeah, plant
okay,
creature.
so
Oh,
it's a
okay.
plant creature. I was about to say that would be so fucking funny, but
It says if the
all the
target
same.
is a non-magical plant. Oh, that isn't a creature. Okay.
There
yeah.
it is.
So-
Okay, yeah.
So all the same, if it fails,
Hey,
it
at least you
takes
didn't
maximum
lose your arm
damage.
for misreading that one.
Yeah, 11 doesn't pass your con save, does it?
Absolutely
Nope.
not.
17.
All
It's
right.
con save.
So that means
Bring the
you're
pain.
going to deal immediately. You're going to deal 64 damage
Holy shit.
as this thing is blighted, and immediately like you see a mass of awful energy, just necromantic in nature, crush down on this thing. It spreads throughout, and you notice vines wilt and fall apart. The water inside turns this almost sweetly type enchanting like scent to this awful rancid smell as this thing almost flails and screams out in a language non-understandable. It does not scream in any sort of language caused by society, the mouth of a creature, not even the cry of a beast. Society! It instead screams with this primal fear radiating throughout its roots that you connect with, and it just seems to just freak the fuck out. Without lack of better words, it's fucking terrified
Came
of
to the
you.
wrong house.
Yeah.
You just hear in your head, whoa.
Whoa, what the fuck?
Hey, yo, Big Smoke, chill.
Okay. So, Abudin's turn.
Who?
He's somewhere around here.
There he is.
There he is. And he's going to double crossbow fire as is his ability. That's
So
what
he's
he
gonna
does.
double cross us.
He's gonna double cross us, yeah.
That's
Fight's
my
going
father.
well.
Stop killing him.
Half and half of that, so
Isn't one crossbow magic?
that
It
is
is.
true. And that will be the one that deals full. Barrett, your go. Whatever Cortina did, it messed this thing up pretty good.
Okay. I
You are in
mean,
melee with it, though.
I've developed some new skills as of recently. So, fireball. Needs to make a dexterity saving throw against a 16 to not take full damage.
I see.
Fuck
Okay.
is
Hey man.
Cluster of grenades.
Yeah, no, Barrett reaches into his jacket. Okay,
Nope.
yeah. And whips out like a handful of hand grenades. Yeah, I built these recently. Might as well test them out. Just whips them.
The loudest explosion ever heard in the Sicklands.
Oh god. You blast a huge ball of fire down in that spot, and it takes full on that.
Great. And then I'm also going to do the very fun thing because we're going to be resting. I will bonus action under barrel shoot it.
That you do, that you do.
Oh, and then I get my D4 courtesy of Bless.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
So
Hey, that's a number.
he will take 15 force damage, and I can push him 5 feet,
Oh.
which means I think he leaves Laz's area.
Force movement
Yeah.
doesn't.
Oh, it doesn't?
Yeah,
Damn.
yeah.
Fair enough.
But it does. This thing is push.
It should.
than
It's a
need.
funny ass comp, but it doesn't.
Yeah.
That makes sense because otherwise, like, yikes, the horse shit you could do to someone.
But it would be really funny.
It would be. Yep. That is Barrett's go.
Okay.
I can hear someone echoing a little bit.
Maybe it's my end. Here, let me see if I fix it up. So yeah, Baird, hearing about the good news, he's gonna just dodge around to the side, go over, and then he's gonna use his poison dagger, his dagger of venom. Finally,
Oh,
it's time.
it's time. And
Baird
he
has
does
become a
it.
Pretty
Christian.
good.
Oh
That
boy.
should qualify as a sneak attack.
Uh-huh. So,
Oh.
okay, it passes the thing, but still sneak attack.
Okay.
So, that's like
Did I just
7.
watch a plant buried in the ground skid like it was in Dragon Ball and leave a crater behind?
Yeah.
Is that what happened?
Absolutely just a stomp. As this will be that's sneak attack damage finally.
He did it.
He did it, and okay. Hilo turns over. Why does it just say Total Golem? His name's Hilo. That's so mean.
Oh,
It turns over
Gardening
and
time.
it's going to immediately fire its flame jet across this thing.
oh yeah, this crazy bullshit.
And deck save,
Oh, no.
fail, damage.
It's so strong.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
Well-
And that was 2 1s on that, and then like an 11 and a 12.
Which means these are gonna be enemies eventually.
This plant.
Came to the wrong house.
Oh man, it's can a plant even? I don't know. I don't think it has wisdom score. I think it understands a bad situation.
It should.
The plant starts to wiggle back underneath the ground to the best of its ability. It's trying to go. Any attacks of opportunities, take them.
It's still within 5 feet of me.
Yep, it is.
Theoretically.
And Golem. So
got one.
everyone, go for this.
Yeah. I think Baird gets one too.
Yep.
Oh god, good hit by the golem.
Mm-hmm. So that's.
And it gets hit by me, it stops its movement.
Oh god, yeah.
You see as Laz bites this thing and holds it in
Pulls it
place
by the
against
thing.
all odds.
He's pulling it by the fucking Oh man.
Like a
Angry
dog
fucking
that
dog.
doesn't want to let go of its chewing toy.
Oh.
Are you fucking kidding
Are
me?
you
Wow.
kidding
Oh
me?
my god.
We got 5
I mean,
ones on D12s. Jesus.
at least we're getting it out of the way now.
Right.
You know.
Wow, what the fuck?
This thing's down to low as hell. So, Carthian, you hit with 1 attack and then 2nd attack, right? You can make your 2nd one too.
Opportunity
Do I?
attacks.
Oh wait, no, wait, yeah, you're
No,
right, you're right.
no.
What am I thinking? Yes. Oh, so silly.
Oh, so
Um,
silly.
You
Oh,
silly
so
goober.
silly. So this thing manages to dig down mostly under the ground, and it's trying to get the hell out of here. And it just sort of like starts scooting out underground. You've lost vision with it as it just
You
sort of
can't
seems to
move,
just
bitch!
go. That's true. Wait, you're right.
Oh no.
You're right. So
As it starts digging its way,
Uh-huh.
as it starts digging its way underground, you see Laz shove his fucking head through the hole and bring it back up.
This is the strangest fishing I've ever seen.
Maya takes 3 shots, 2 of which hit directly on the sort of like bulb that forms out of the ground, and it pierces in, and almost immediately, the thing just fucking goes down.
What the fuck? You can click and drag the dice?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
kind of fun. Oh, that wasn't so bad. All right, good job, everyone.
Okay, everybody go back to sleep.
Tastes
All right.
really bad.
Ryan, I'm not even gonna bother to ask if everyone's all right, because I know you are. Go to bed. Barrett just rolls over.
Barrett
We'll harvest
goes
it in the
over.
morning. Maybe there's something
Oh.
good on it.
Don't have to tell me twice.
Yeah, all right.
Hey, Cortina, We're on shift. Let's get this shit.
Yeah.
Baird, Cortina, nice work.
You all go in, and everyone immediately like returns. Baird kind of goes over, and it's like, man, you think these things would give up by now? Guess they're pretty stupid, huh?
I'd say that it's just trying to survive, same as you.
I guess so. If it was trying to do that, should have stayed the fuck away.
Picked a bad meal. I think it would be the equivalent of if you ate something really spicy and didn't like something really spicy.
Yeah, I don't really like that shit, so that sounds about right.
We're kind of
Why
like an
confirmed.
ulcer.
Let's see. You guys scavenge around, and oh damn, look at all this. He kind of goes around and like, hey, try this out. It's a berry.
Did you just do a fruits roll?
Yes, that's a fruits roll.
Yo,
Hey,
good
try this.
fruits roll.
Yo, try
Oh,
this, try
man.
this.
Check out your
Sick
fruits.
roll, dude.
I'll
He
eat
hands you a
that
berry.
fruit.
Yeah, so you grab the fruit and you take a bite of it and you kind of get it. These are berries that have the same effect as the good berry spell.
Oh, interesting.
Only for
I
1
can
week
make
though.
these.
So you have 1 week of good berry, about 15 of them.
Yo,
It's a good ass berry.
that's great.
That's a great berry.
Now to convince the rest of the party to eat something Baird found on the ground.
Baird turns over and is like, hey, so I have a fun little deal. How about we found like 6 of these, you know? You know what I mean?
I don't understand. Why would
I'm
you
saying
keep
we
supplies
should
from
hold
the
on.
party?
Cause like, he's just trying to think of a way to justify this.
If you are
Because
hungry,
I'm an
then I
asshole.
can feed you. I can produce these as well.
Oh, well shit, yeah, that's no problem then. Fine, yeah, whatever.
You were
I
just
was
trying
just-
to be bad for the sake of being bad?
He kind of he looks over. Yeah, I guess.
Fascinating.
Look, he kind of goes over and he plops on the vesculosa as he just kind of like sits there and leans against one of these vines and just kind of like leans over and is like, all right, have you ever been in a situation where like something changed a lot and you really hated it afterwards?
I can't say that I particularly hate anything.
Okay, then I think I can see where we're having a little disconnect here, you know? So
Mhm. What
just
changed
know that
that
I'm
made you
like
hate?
he kind of like runs down the list in his head, sort of just considering. It's really just like a real sequence of that shit, you know, just everything going. See, I used to be a dude who you don't really know what goes on in like Ebon Ward proper, right?
No, not at all.
Okay, well let me give down this unbiased, bared opinion of what's going on, okay?
Cool.
So there's this guy called Remington, and he's like swell, you know. He and I we're like two peas in a pod. He gets me all these awesome jobs,
I
you know, and
understand
stuff
that
like.
reference.
Yeah, you know, I'm really trying to adjust to kind of give you a hand here, right? He's kind of speaking quietly.
So you were birthed together inside of the same pod.
He was your brother. He kind of keeps going, and it's just like, so I'm up here, and I'm doing all sorts of stuff, and he just lets me in and all sorts of like, yeah.
Cracks open a cold
Cracks
one.
open the cold one. Remington's like nuts, man, but like in a cool way, you know? Like he'd give me all this shit to do and I could go around and I'd be like a top end thief ass motherfucker, just going around stealing shit, like, sticking it to the man, you know? Great
Right.
shit. Yeah, you know what I mean?
The good stuff.
Yeah, the good stuff. And then one day I come back from a job and the guy's fucking dead. A bunch of shit went down, a bunch of shit I honestly don't really care about because I realized, you know, my group, my clique, they're gone. What the fuck else am I supposed to do now?
You're under new management.
Yeah, well, that shit's just kind of like been over time, you know? It wasn't like Remington was the first. I just remember I had a lot of dudes I used to hang out with. Dead, caught, whatever. Why the fuck should I care about anything like this anymore, you know?
Understandable. Is that why
So-
you don't pick fruits anymore?
What?
You seemed pretty adept at picking those fruits. I've never seen you do that before.
Well, I mean, I'm pretty good at like just... Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I am pretty
Yeah.
good at picking fruit.
Pretty good at picking fruit. I mean, picking fruits,
you should
pockets, all
consider
sorts
doing
of
it
stuff.
more
Like, why though?
because
Like,
it's
why
a good
even?
thing.
Why do these good things though? Like, what? I'm just curious. Why do you want to do good things? Like, tell me what. With all the shit you just said before, I'm legitimately confused. Like, why the fuck do you care about doing good things?
Because I think I care about the people in this group.
Hmm. Okay, but like, why? Like, what makes them make you want to care about them?
They informed me that they do not want to die.
That's like everyone. Like, no one wants to die. That doesn't really make
That's
them
not
special.
true. My friend
What?
Alrock over there kind of wants to die, but he still lives.
He kind of peeks over, and Alrock's moved spots and is sort of sitting down and staring forward with Hilo just out in the distance. Yeah, that dude kind of does want to die, I think.
I find
Like-
you very interesting. You're kind of like him in a way.
What? Me and him? No
In-
fucking way.
In the opposite,
What do you mean?
you're willing to sacrifice anything else to live. You're more like a beast than a man.
He just kind of looks at you for a bit and he's like, yeah, I guess. Like,
But
I mean,
that's
anyone
okay.
who's lived long enough seems to be in that category, you know? You pick this shit up, you know?
Well, maybe if you found something that you cared about, then you can pick fruits for it.
Man, you know, let me
Why am I being so persuasive today?
I'm just gonna like do the equivalent of flipping a coin really quick. Let's see.
Oh,
Oh wow, okay. He just kind of sits there. He pulls down his mask for a second and just pops a good berry-esque equivalent in his mouth and just chews it. I like this fruit. Pretty good shit. You're all right, you know that? You're kind of a freak, but that's kind of cool, you know?
thank you.
Yeah.
You're all right too, despite all of the bad things about you.
He sort of just chilled out for a little bit. I want to fucking go to sleep, okay? I'll go wake up Abingdon or some shit. Actually, you know what? Your friend over there seems like he's gonna be up for the remainder of his life, whatever the fuck. I don't even think I've seen him sleep. Kind of just pops up. Good luck, I guess.
It was nice talking to you, Baird the Blackguard.
Yeah, you know what? It was nice talking to you too. Best conversation I've had in like a month, maybe 2. You kind of thinks, or since before I left last mission. Yeah.
Many things have lived and died in a month. I consider that to be an honor.
Yeah, whatever. All right. Good night. He just curls up beneath a pile of mushrooms, and you end up taking the shift with Alrock, who runs through the same old list with you for the time being. Nothing particularly new, nothing particularly interesting, nothing particularly shocking either, as you just sort of sit there, and the rest of the shift goes by until morning. Upon the morning, you all once more prepare to set out, getting your camp sorted. You harvest, and it seems that Baird and Cortina come and present some of the loot they found last night on the thing. A bunch of berries added to the catalog for everyone. And then we go back to the trail as you all begin once more heading out to the town not too far from here, Boho Mill, correct?
Yeah.
Excellent. So,
Yeah.
just get that thing again as Cortina. Let's get you another survival check right here.
I do be surviving checks.
Mm-hmm.
Yo.
Is it advantage?
Yes.
Nice.
Get a long rest. If you use any resources, don't forget.
Oh, that's actually a great reminder.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Everyone reset their long rest nonsense.
Hell yeah.
28. Holy fuck.
You're lost.
I see we were supposed to get lost.
Long rest. Abingdon, you didn't even really do anything.
Yeah, I don't think it changed anything for me.
Yeah, really. So
Well, I got all the hit die I lost.
Yeah.
That's great.
I'll just restore the charge to the NPCs that don't actually have character sheets, that are just NPCs, but... Alright, you all... you continue down this path towards the town, and as you go, it seems like you manage early in the morning to leave that thick patch, and instead you start to see you're more in like the evened out portion where the sick land starts to become a sick, twisted form of the actual swamplands it used to be. Still not quite the awful patch of land you were stuck at previously, but it still is slowing your progress slightly, to the point where by the time you reach near the end of it, Maya ends up kind of speaking up. She's sort of like, well, good news, we just left this patch. Sun's setting pretty soon again. Town's actually not too far. If we march through the night, we could get there just in time.
Yeah.
In time for what?
In time to maybe get a nice sleep in an actual bed.
That does sound kind of nice.
I don't know, I've gotten kind of used to sleeping up against large mushrooms.
I mean, I have too, but I'm not going to turn down an actual bed. Not to
Yeah,
mention...
but you're not taking mushrooms, so you don't feel yourself meld into them the way I've been.
Yeah, and I'm old, so, there's that factor too.
It's never too late to start taking mushrooms.
Don't take mushrooms. Don't do that.
Looks at camera. Don't take mushrooms.
Don't do drugs.
Don't do drugs. Oh.
Do as I say, not as I do.
Mushrooms aren't drugs.
Yeah, they're vegetables. Come on.
No, they're not.
I think mushrooms are just mushrooms.
Mushrooms are mushrooms. Let's not get into the mushroom debate.
Fungi.
No, we're stopping. They're terrifying. They're awful. They're aliens from space. Anyways,
Correct.
So,
Correct.
You all continue off to the town?
Yeah, I guess so.
Alrighty, sure thing.
Don't get me started.
Mushrooms are more closely related to us than they are to plants.
It's true.
Alrighty. You all march through the night and find yourself going
Kill
to
a mushroom in a way that matters.
the town of Boho Mill. And as you go, you leave this patch of thick fungal growth that sort of envelops the swamplands around it. And as you leave, you find yourself moving into the sicklands proper. Fetid, awful swamp that all the same seems to be a slightly tamer patch. And as you go, you start to see signs of some growth and otherwise. Sigils and ruins and otherwise that seem to have been popped out into the woods. Slightly overgrown, but still, everything around here seems quieter. The Sicklands already has an eeriness to the noise, as there's not many things running around, except there does seem to be a number of insects crawling and noises and chittering. But around this area, as you get closer to town, a sereneness sets across the woods and the general swamp. A silence that only is beckoned by wind. And as you all kind of get closer, let me see something really quick. Baird, can you make an investigation roll? Barrett, not Baird. Barrett.
Why are you talking to yourself?
I'm talking to myself and it's like, okay, boss, sure thing.
You bet.
Ooh. So, there's a lot of fucking magic bullshit here, man. And it really makes you uncomfortable with everything. It's just like, that's how it is.
You didn't mention this is a magic town.
Well, I mean, at this point, I'd imagine it would be. I mean, again, I haven't really been here, It's been a long, long time. I only have very, very vague childhood memories, but I mean, I'm sure they put up stuff to deal with the swamps. This is right on the edge of one of those, I don't know, kind of points back in the direction of all the fungal land.
Yeah.
As you all go, you feeling a little nervous?
I'm gonna pop a divine sense just in case.
Sure,
Yeah.
go for it. Nothing.
I already did. Nothing.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm just not a fan of magic. Not sold on the concept.
Oh, that's fair. Um, she sort of checks out as like hops onto a tree really quick to kind of take a look in the distance. I think we're getting closer. Kind of just pops on down, and then it's just like, "What's the matter with magic? What kind of has you like that?"
Uh, I got a bad history with it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Not that it matters to you, but sister and I used to work on big projects like this old lug, and kind of knocks his knuckles against high-low as they walk.
Hi.
Hi. And so a lot of tech stuff. And we worked together on making some arcane things, but went to work with Toter on something. He liked my idea more, and my sister got wicked jealous, paralyzed me with some magic bullshit, and left me to get mauled by a manticore. So,
Ooh.
yeah. In an instant, I lost all power. There was literally nothing I could do. So, not a fan of the stuff. Y'all can use it, but, and I hate that I can't deny its usefulness here and then.
Eh. Well, suppose that makes sense. A lot of things in life that can do that to you. Just strip
Yeah.
away that power you feel. It just happened to me magic this time. I'm sorry to hear that.
He just shrugs. Live and learn.
Live and learn not to trust magic and manticores, I suppose.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know. It just... He looks down for a moment. Magic's just one of those things where it's kind of scary. Someone reads books for a couple of years and they could totally wreck a city if they wanted to.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. She kind of goes and taps the thing you have on your sheath. I can say the same about that though.
Oh,
Scary thing.
yeah.
I mean, when it comes to just picking it up and learning how to kill anything, sort of the same deal.
You're not wrong. And I realize that's a little hypocritical. But I like guns in the fact that it is the great equalizer.
She kind of thinks, I suppose so. And we got our phobias for certain things. You wouldn't believe what I'm scared of.
Oh.
Pigs.
Pigs, huh?
Oh yeah. Yeah. If you're growing up down here in a lot of these more wooded areas, you'll learn to fear the damn things. They're terrifying.
No.
Boars, pigs, awful.
Yeah, no, I think I get it actually. That actually makes some sense, because especially like wild boars, that shit, even out of the sick lands, are pretty intense.
Yeah. First hunt against a wild boar. You know, maybe that's kind of a theme. Feels like all these fears kind of form first time you come face to face with death. Seriously. And get to live and tell the tale, you know?
Yeah. Wonder why the next thing that tries to kill us doesn't frighten us bad.
I think you can only get so close once before it all starts feeling the same.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh. They used to sing a song about that. I can't quite remember the. No, maybe I've got it. She starts trying. You get the feeling she's about to start singing.
Barrett puts a finger up politely. No.
All right, you know what? I'll give you a couple more minutes of silence. You don't got long. I'm telling you that much.
I take it.
You all-
Boho knows a lot of singing.
Oh yeah. I mean,
Fuck.
again, when I grew up, we had at least a couple of songs to sing. We used to sing a song before supper every night. It was like a little bit of a family thing. In fact, when you were wandering out for supper time, you could always hear, and especially the morning, they'd have this great singing that you'd be able to do where just you'd be able to hear the songs out even on the edge of town. She sort of trails off for a second, and she sort of comes to a stop, kind of looking up at the sky. It's already morning, isn't it?
Yeah. And we're pretty close, aren't we?
Well, I'm sure times change, you know? It's probably a bit too dangerous nowadays.
Yeah, all the same.
Have that copium.
I don't want you to, you know, be a glass half empty like me, but maybe get ready, yeah.
She just quietly nods, reaches over, grabs her bow, and just kind of has it hanging to the side. A general unease sort of settles around as Baird notices, and so does Abudun, and they also kind of reach for their weapons and start moving. There's still a bit of a like casualness to the movements. No one's ready to fight on the moment's notice, but everyone makes sure they're checked and ready to go as the silence continues to settle in. A quiet, no sound of insects, only the breeze blowing through this entire area. A complete empty place devoid of the sound of even a cricket. You move, finding yourself getting closer and closer to this place. There's a light glow coming from the distance. The sun is not yet peaked. However, it's still, from the far distance, the horizon has started to glow a very, very dark blue, a light color. The sun will be here soon enough. As you all begin to wander, you realize this overgrowth has spread deep into this area. And as you sort of walk in, you check around and you notice, before anything, Maya seems to pop up, run forward a bit, and then kind of look up. And she points up, and you notice there's these different tangled roots in this area. This village, you realize you stumbled into it. And the trees here are not super high, standing tall. They lurch and arc over these swampy trees that spread through the water. And you also notice that these roots and branches have tangled together, and it seems like housing is almost formed into these ball-shaped branch things that have been constructed.
Hmm.
Small, low to the ground. You could probably reach it with a simple step ladder. The way the weight hangs down and the trees almost sag down to the surface. It's a thick, almost bramble that seems to spread around. But you also notice signs of civilization and carving and otherwise deep within these places. I didn't even recognize it. She kind of checks around a few times,
Wait,
and
we're already here?
she kind of turns to you, standing a bit ahead of the group as she just nods silently. And you realize you're dead in the middle of an empty place. There seems to be trees hanging. Wood has begun to rot ever so slightly. Everything in this town is silent, empty.
How big is the town?
It seemed like it was once huge, stretching out to at least be more than the length of one's eyes. However, it seems like you've already been walking throughout, and some of it's already seemed to slip away into the water. As you move around and kick around in some of these smaller ponds, you notice there's some rotted wood that seemed to fall in deep inside of it.
Mm-hmm. Maya, would this town happen to have a church or a higher ground of sorts?
She sort of is standing there for a bit, just sort of taking in the surroundings a little bit more. Tani actually approaches. I haven't, I haven't, I've been looking around and I haven't seen any symbols I recognize. Nothing religious I could recognize at the very least.
You misunderstand me. I just want a place to have
Oh.
a look around.
Right.
Be
Sorry.
a higher ground. It's fine. It's usually churches have towers.
You kind of look around a
Bell
little bit,
towers.
and you end up noticing there's this tree that almost seems to hang a little higher than the others. It looks like it was a part of the
Hang
building,
tree?
but-
Hangman
Tree
tree?
hanging-
No!
No! You can kind of run up there. You notice there's like a step ladder or stairway, a spiral staircase that loops around the tree. Some of the wood planks have rotted off, and you carefully step up, fully aware that you weigh quite a bit with the armor and that you could snap these if you're not careful. You make small
Barrett,
movements.
Cortina with
Yeah.
me.
Hmm.
Carthian, keep an eye on the group.
Barrett, Barrett's gonna pull out his gun, and as he's walking by, just turn to Maya.
When was the last time you were here?
When I was a kid, I haven't been able to come out here for a long, long time.
So we're talking like decades.
She kind of nods silently. You end up walking up this way, and
Remember, if we find anyone like we did in looks at map, uh,
Dazbog.
Dasbog, don't use lethal force. I can probably bring them back.
That depends on how cooperative they are. I ain't gonna
I
risk
can always
anyone.
bring them back.
Yeah, I guess Cortina could bring it back too. um, so you check out and you notice, as you might see on the map, Bohemil has a bit of a dart of water that heads in its direction.
Yeah.
That actually does trickle down into tiny canals and streams. You notice that there's nothing but like silence, and it's a bit hard to see due to the morning fog kind of dragging in. However, you do see the sign of one thing that stands out for you. It seems like there are stone buildings not too far away. It's nothing like super complex, nothing like probably how you'd find in Lowborough, but it seems like there might have been some sort of structuring elsewhere that seems a little more damaged and a little more worn down. And
Like a
yeah,
haphazard fort of some sort.
something like that. Yeah, seems to be
Fortification.
built along the canal.
Inside this little thing we are on,
Mhm.
what is it like in here?
Well, it's a mostly rotted away wooden stairway that takes you up to a. Looks like this was some form of lookout tower. You can see a number of like a small bit of like railing that has sort of fallen apart at the top here. A platform stood about. This does seem to be a perfect vantage point to look around the town.
No corpses, though.
No corpses.
Yeah, that's a question. In the time that we've been walking on by, obviously we haven't explored that much yet. Does it look like there was a conflict of any sort, or does it look like it was just straight up abandoned, like people
goes
just
Make
failed?
me an investigation check.
Hee hee ha hoo. I'm good at those usually.
Oh man, dude, you found it.
Triple.
You look around for bodies. You look around for any sign of conflict. There's nothing there. Nothing here to show any form of conflict, death, destruction of the town. In fact, the town is eerily intact. Only time, water, and the rusting away of all sorts of metals, the chipping and rotting of wood has taken this place. Otherwise, it's in pristine condition. You check around, and there just doesn't seem to be anything. But Barrett, that sort of gets you. There isn't anything here. Nothing here. The sound, there's no sound. Where are all the bugs? Where are those chittering, annoying bugs that crawl over the camp every night that you have to push away, lighting the fire? Even this should be their home. The wood's rotting away. This should be a termite factory. You go down and you just reach down and you pull away a bit of the like grassy moss on the floor, digging into the dirt a little bit. And what you find is death laid down throughout the dirt. Insects, worms, termites, flies, fleas, crickets, all dead, laying in the dirt, utterly unharmed, undamaged, yet all dead, lying flat beneath the surface of the soil.
Like, is it anything like the tree?
No, there is no sign of necromantic energies nearby. There's no sign of any form of death, decay, beyond that which is a natural process. Everything here is simply dead and quiet.
Laz pulls a rag over his face.
Yeah, Barrett was of the same mentality. Immediately, you notice he like tightens his mask a bit.
There's something wrong with the air here.
You would think
You gotta
that.
warn the others.
Sure. That's at least your starting hypothesis, but your mind starts racing. What could possibly be wrong with the air that would kill absolutely everything? Has it already gotten inside of you? Is there something here, some type of gas? What could possibly be going on here? You run down, moving down carefully as you regroup with everyone, and they'll just kind of what's like
Divine Sense didn't ping anything, right?
no. Eleanor kind of asks up, what's going on?
Something, so I don't know if you've noticed.
He like moves his foot along the dirt to reveal that there is like a bunch of dead bugs.
It's bizarrely quiet. My hypothesis is there's something wrong with the air, so make sure your masks, whatever you've got, is tight. But that
Everyone,
that doesn't seem like enough.
Guys, there's something strange in the neighborhood.
who are you gonna call? So you all everyone tightens up their mass support, anything they've got, and everyone kind of checks around, and Eleanor is gonna make a roll now too.
I mean,
Oh yeah.
my immediate assumption is it's something with the air, but why would it be concentrated in an area like this? Why not anywhere else?
I have no idea. That a chemical maybe. Eleanor's just kind of scratching her head. It seemed like there's a sort of panic because up until this point, she's been relying on her own vaccinations to keep her safe from the diseases here, and she's been otherwise fine. And so,
counter.
yeah,
I am going to walk to a tree and like grab my rondel dagger and stab in it.
Okay.
So we're noticing bug corpses everywhere, but we haven't seen any people.
No people.
No corpses, no anything. Just dead bugs. And I'm going to break away a piece of the wood.
Would you like to look for larger bodies of any kind of variety, Carthian?
Yes.
Okay. Give me what kind of roll would be good for this? Maybe
Would that
like
be
a hunting
investigation?
roll, like a tracking.
Or survival, maybe, yeah, because it's to find tracks of people.
Yeah, I think this would be a tracking roll. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Because investigation, you were investigating the evidence you had available, and Carthian's
Nice.
looking for something else. Carthian, you find tracks that head down towards the river.
Humanoid?
No, bestial. It seems like something wandered through here at some point. A type of monster. You think, actually, by the tracks, you've encountered a creature like this before. You think one of those deer mimics must have come by here once.
Yeah.
But then it
It
just
seems-
left.
Yeah, but that wouldn't explain people being gone
No.
and not leaving
And as you sort of investigate...
any sign of their
Mhm.
presence.
Yeah, but at the very least, it could be a body. And as you sort of interrogate that idea a little bit and try to like mull it over, you notice at a certain point, the creature almost fell over. But there's no other signs of panic or strange disturbance of the area. It simply panicked, fell over, and then you notice tracks bolting away at maximum speed, as far as it could get away from the area. You don't know where this thing is now. It probably left. Maybe it survived. Maybe its corpse would be up that way. But that's about what you find with this so far.
Well, that's not good.
Fuck.
There's something weird and it doesn't look good.
Maya kind of approaches
how-
up. This is insane. What's going on? Where are they? Where'd they go?
Maya, keep your voice down. We do not know what's happening here. We do not want to draw attention to ourselves.
Someone else kind of speaks up. It's so fucking quiet. Bear just kind of checking around as well. God damn it.
I'll make it quieter if you don't shut the fuck up.
He gives you a
Christian,
death
are
glare,
there
but does
any-
get quieter.
Everything's dead, correct?
Mhm.
Including the plants and trees?
Yeah, I was about to inquire. I
Oh
stabbed out
no,
a
the
piece
plants
of
and
wood.
the plants and the trees are flourishing here.
Oh,
It seems like everything's
Huh.
fine. No termites, no nothing. The greenery is absolutely flourishing under such conditions.
no reason to worry,
Yeah.
everyone. I'll have a conversation and ask.
Yeah, I was
around.
gonna say, do you have talk to plants?
I sure.
Yeah.
I love that
Oh,
stuff.
hell yeah.
Didn't we just come from a big tree?
Yes, you could go talk to the big tree.
I'll go talk to the big tree. He seems to know what be in charge here.
All right, you go talk to
Hello,
the
sir. Are
tree.
you the mayor?
Are you the mayor?
What
of
question
this
would you like to ask the tree?
town? What happened here, tree?
The tree goes, what happened here? When? Today?
Why is everything dead? The bugs, the ecosystem.
Yeah.
Aside from the plants, it
Oh.
seems as though everything is deceased unnaturally. So.
I don't know. They just die.
I don't have eyes.
You sense that there's something. It seems to be aware of the death. They collect after they die. The ground is littered with them. We grow. But we don't know what kills it. We cannot sense it. It is beyond us.
But something collects, something retrieves the dead. That's why they're not visible.
No. They just die.
But then where are the bodies?
Underground. I think something is just pulling them
How
underground. slowly.
how riven is the land? Like is everything solid? Like does it seem like there's a large layer of like topsoil?
It seems like, yeah, the soil is undisturbed here. Nothing is burrowing around. You know exactly what that looks like after what you saw at your own campsite.
Mm-hmm.
I think we should probably retreat and circle around those stone structures.
Maybe
Baird.
something's flying down and grabbing
Baird
people.
kind of speaks up. I think we should just fucking go. Let's leave. Let's turn right the fuck around and go to Stribog instead.
That's so you, Baird.
You kind of just stop, please.
I'm inclined to agree. If Bohemil is no longer an effective town with the amenities that we might expect from a town, then we should probably go somewhere else.
Not only that,
Understandable. If Maya isn't interested in finding out about her past, then we should move on.
the thing is, it would be unreasonably dangerous to continue exploring this town without at least having a notion of what's going on here.
Mm-hmm.
I don't mind braving danger. The problem is, we don't know what this is. It's not even danger at this point, it's just foolishness to continue wandering around here. We could be being poisoned as we speak.
Barrett turns to Maya.
I hate to say it, but I think we have to leave.
It's gone. It's all gone.
Hey.
She.
He like
will
yeah, he just he just like puts an arm around her. Hey. We'll figure something out, but right now we just don't have enough information.
I'll let her do an advantage roll. I'll make it public too. Let's see. Okay, I should add her stats to that. Okay, she kind of looks. She looks at you with this almost confused expression, like she doesn't know who you are for a second, and then everything kind of settles in, and she sort of nods. And
This was a village of elves, right?
yes. And you all begin to move out of the town, and throughout the wind nearby, you think you hear something. Not with your ears, not with anything. Perhaps some kind of noise. Something glows as you turn around. Right when you reach the edge of the town, you could have sworn you heard singing at some point.
Activated uranium.
I don't like this.
Do you all depart town?
You said in the distance we saw some stone buildings, right?
Yes. That is definitely a part of the town, I should specify. Like the way it is positioned, it's very close by. You would be going through the town, deeper in. It is also the direction the creature's tracks went to and then ran from.
And you mentioned that we saw a light of some sort.
I was describing more the light of daybreak as it's very close approaching. Yeah, the very light kind of bluish morning before the sun actually reaches the sky.
With the scope on my gun, am I able to kind of examine further parts of the town? I'm not staying in this town any longer, and I don't think
I'm going to say then, if that's the case, yeah, you guys leave town, and then you're going to try to find a nearby area. And as you leave town, it settles in again. A subtleness of sound. Crickets begin to chirp and make their noises throughout the early morning as everything begins to almost return, as the sound of creatures moving about their business, and the worms returning start to return to the morning itself.
Lady Eleanor, in your studies of the arcane, have you ever heard or seen anything like this?
She just kind of nods her head negatively. She sort of stares back at the town. She seems to be working at something while looking. I'm getting some chemical test kits. I'm hoping that if we have anything, I can isolate it and we can figure out what's going on.
You want some help with that?
Yeah. Actually, I think. Yeah, please. All right, I'm gonna have her roll with advantage here. Let's see. Let's get her going a bit. There's her thing.
Turns out there was a fucking vampire lab underneath the town.
19.
We missed out on the vampire lab.
Damn, bro.
I mean, I'm down to go back in and investigate, not with a full team of people though. There is some bullshit going on in there.
You all basically working with her. She manages to isolate. Good news, I guess. I haven't found anything I know about. I guess I know about. Again, I have no idea if there's anything else here, but no chemicals I've ever seen before. Not even, like really secret shit that they let us, that you can like skim through tomes for. Nothing old, no old bioweapons or anything from years ago.
Doesn't make
That's
any
good,
damn
at least.
sense.
Yeah,
I would know if I had.
Sir,
picked
you
up a new
did say
disease.
you smelled magic, right? You felt magic all around.
Something like that. Cortina, you were saying?
I would know if I would have picked up a new disease, so I don't think that could be it.
Yeah.
Do give me a moment. I'm gonna need 10 minutes.
Ooh,
I
what
am
you doing,
going
Laz?
to ritual cast. I'm going to inscribe a magical circle in the ground. I'm gonna set some iron nails on around the circle, and I am going to cast. Where the fuck is it on my list? I'm pretty sure I have it. Let's see. Yeah, detect magic.
Okay.
Yes, that's a good idea.
You ritual cast a detect magic, and you sort of push out and try to sense, and you notice the magical energy of some, like, the protective runes around the town. And at first you're curious if that might be keeping something in, but no, it seems to be located as runes to keep out or warn a lot of like silent alarm type spells and other things like that. Some spells tied to nature magics, you imagine. Pretty standard stuff for a settlement trying to keep itself safe using magic. Old, too. Nothing that's been here newer. Some have faded with time.
Huh. No, didn't detect anything too out of the ordinary. No weird necromancy or something of the sort.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull out the scope and I'm gonna try and examine from a distance, of course, those stone buildings, or even like looking up in the trees if there's anything like hanging out in there, just like doing a real thorough, just looking it over.
You'll get the perception. You're going to be at disadvantage for this because morning dew, fog, all that stuff. So after the morning kind of settles in, give me a roll though, all the same.
Yeah.
Oh,
wow,
two twos. Okay, well,
really
you can't see anything.
Can't see shit, Captain.
It's a fucking pea soup out there. No one can see with normal observational equipment. Once again with the peas, I don't know.
Just lowers again.
Baird, can you talk to your allies?
My fucking allies?
Are these your brothers?
Ugh.
I will be right back.
Yeah.
All right.
This is certainly different from the.
Oh, Jesus.
That tree we fought, that just imposed death on everything. This is as if no life was allowed to exist in there.
Is this just some fey bullshit? Like, what is this?
Abudun kind of speaks up. Seems even the beasts fear this place with those tracks. Something's wrong. Something shouldn't be here. I think if we have any intent to go back in, it'd be wise to perhaps think about if this truly matters for the expedition. Maybe it's just wise to leave some beast lying.
Barrett will look over to Maya.
Is there anything there that you think could be useful to us for this expedition? Because,
He gestures.
I don't think you should stay there.
She let me go roll a will save for her first.
Do forgive me for saying this, but if you are looking for your father, I can guarantee you will not find him in a dead city like that.
The words are going right over her head. She just kind of seems to be staring off for a bit. She sort of just looks. I don't know. I can't. Sworn I heard his song. Right when we were walking out, right in time for breakfast.
And we all heard something similar, right? Or we thought we did.
You thought you did. It's hard to tell. It was almost just like, because you actually, after you left, it's almost like you didn't hear it at all. It was just like, maybe it was your brain playing tricks on you. The stories afterwards, everything that happened, you couldn't really.
But
even
everyone
tell.
heard it.
Potentially.
Everyone thinks they heard it. Would be a more correct assessment, but everyone thinks they saw something. They probably heard or saw something. Maybe not the exact same thing that they think they saw, but they certainly felt / heard / saw something.
And then based on the level of disrepair, like, people left this years ago.
Yes.
Okay.
I could conduct a test with some animal cruelty.
What were you thinking?
Well, you give me an hour, I'll contract a new familiar. I send it in the middle of the town to investigate.
We won't know what the hell happens to it, though.
Sorry, it's 10 minutes. Wow, this smells real good.
Yeah. I can try to keep an eye on it with my rifle, but we're not going to have a clear idea what the fuck's going on.
Let me read Find Steed real quick. While your steed is within 1 mile of you, you can communicate with it telepathically.
Oh.
It has an int score of 6, so it can speak vaguely.
Interesting. Not what I thought that spell did.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Wait, we also have another option.
Looks over at Cortina.
What about little brother?
Oh, I think Brennan's muted right now. So
I'm not muted. I didn't mean to be muted.
Okay, yeah, there you go.
What about him?
Is he able to do some scoping out?
Why don't you ask him yourself?
That might not be a bad
I'm not his
idea, as
mother.
we've seen non-animal life forms seem to be thriving in there.
Yeah, Barrett rests the shotgun, or his new rifle, close enough over his shoulder and squats down to look at little brother.
Hey, little guy.
Kind of looks up at you.
Would you be willing to,
He gestures with his free hand behind him towards Bohumil.
check it out for us and let your big sis know what's going on? What you see?
He nods his little head, and it kind of entire body almost shakes a little bit.
That'd be great. But more importantly, let us know what you hear.
He kind of nods his head again, really enthusiastically, as he kind of turns around and looks over at the town.
This little guy is very slow, right? It's just a little fella.
He moves like 30 feet. He's got a good sprint to him.
Yeah, and that.
Yeah,
Okay then.
Yeah.
I was gonna send my ride with it, but yeah.
No.
Yeah.
So
and obviously the whole time I've got my scope on him. I am just watching him as best as I can.
thinks you're gonna fucking dome him.
So you kind of wash him off, and then he slips into that thick fog. And afterwards, kind of going in, he heads back. And so you have a kind of a direct link with him, right, Cortina?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So
How far does it work?
It's not real, so whatever Christian
Yeah.
says.
I'd say it's at least got like a mile link because he was able to find you before with that. So, all right, he heads up and down, and you're kind of communicating, and there's simple little brother messages where he's just like, town big, trees tall, fun place. And he suddenly stops, and he suddenly kind of speaks up a bit, something weird, and he starts walking deeper into the town a little bit, and then the voice is interrupted with, I think there's a, and then like someone ripping out a cord. Suddenly a feedback bursts in your brain as that link is severed. Immediately, almost crushed. Everything's gone. You cannot hear him. He is gone.
Little brother died.
Shit. Well,
Did it seem like a creature, or was
Did
it
I
like
get any
poison?
sense of what severed the link?
From what Christian described, it seemed violent.
Yeah.
It wasn't. You can't really pull anything besides the fact that it happened, and it happened quick.
so let me say, my bad.
What's the problem? I don't understand.
Right, I forgot. My condolences. Shit.
I'll summon another little brother.
See, chat, it's fine. We didn't kill the pet.
Yeah, we have plenty of those.
Oh. Barrett's just like looking at the fog gate of this Dark Souls boss. Just
Oh
like,
my god, there's literally a fog gate. God damn it.
he's just like, I don't know about this one, Chief.
Maybe we can climb to the higher trees and chase it with arrows. I don't know.
Yeah, we can treat it like the Capra demon. Just gotta get past the dogs, and then we're golden. Oh man, I don't have
Throw
any,
some fire bombs.
I don't have any spells that can really help with this, because I mean I have like wind wall, but I'm not gonna burn a third level for that.
I mean, I think what I honestly think is that it's not the air or anything like that. It's just, God, how do you explain this? Maybe an entity
Yeah.
that took over the town itself.
Yeah.
Like, it's weird. It's like the town has become its domain. The domain is not noxious to life on its own, but upon command it becomes, or something like that.
Go
Yeah.
for it.
Let me just also interrupt really quick.
Yeah,
just you guys woke up at this point about 24 hours ago, so the exhaustion's starting to really set in from marching through the night to Boho Mill. I'm gonna need everyone to make me a Constitution save.
Jesus.
Everyone got a +3 if you're close to me.
I assume we're nearby, at least.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
Nice, Laz, you fucking piece of shit.
Well, hold on. we
Oh,
don't know
Barrett.
what the save is yet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Barrett did all right on this.
Baird fucked up though.
Oh no! But how bad did he fuck up?
4. Oh, am I on? I don't know why I'm on private. He did 4. Ooh,
+3.
Eleanor, too.
Oh, is that with? No, yeah, with that's
Eleanor.
14.
Barely
it's a 14.
passed. Okay. Then if this just ends up with Baird failing, that would be so funny because no one will give a shit.
My feet hurt.
We also need a roll from
Tani failed.
I will flash of inspiration Tawny.
Okay, that just add that onto there then.
It'll be a +4 onto that, so I will
So
burn one
it's
of those.
So
13.
everyone's feeling tired. Baird and Alrock in particular seem like they're really getting worn down now, as they both take 1 level of exhaustion.
My feet hurt.
My feet hurt.
Okay, I'm back.
Yeah, we'll
Welcome
also
back.
want a Constitution save from you, sir.
Flash of inspiration. You just toss Tawny like a thing of coffee, and she drinks it and is up for a little longer.
Yeah.
Yeah, just 1 Carthian Constitution save.
Okay.
Because we're possibly facing some exhaustion.
Oh, okay. Let me.
Yeah, nothing. Oh, yeah, we sent little brother in to scout things out, and he got eviscerated by something.
We don't
Oh,
know
okay.
what. He got nabbed.
Oh, boy.
So now, so the other thing I wanted to check is Maya still here, or did she like run in?
She's here. She's been sitting on a log. This is like the worst day of her life. Yeah, you pass, Carthian.
I mean, what did she expect?
I mean,
Girl, did you look around the sick lens?
in her defense, this is way worse because if it was like an attack, we could be like, oh, okay, that's what happened. It was broken out. We have no idea what caused this.
We have. That's the thing that's fucking with me. Like, we have literally no idea what's going on here. If
So,
we did, I wouldn't mind going in. It's just that
in universe, Barrett wants nothing to do with the city. Meta-wise, I want to know what's going on. I am curious. Also, there might be a gun in those like forts. I don't know. Just saying.
Oh God.
Stribog is where the Hydra is, right?
No, I know Fort
Strabog's-
Low.
Fort Low.
Yeah, kind of around that area.
Yeah, because like once we leave here, we are not coming back. I do not see us coming back this way. So I'm like,
I'm going in.
is that in character?
Yeah.
Oh, well, Carthian, I tell you what we're going to do. 10 minutes.
Barrett is going to set up an alarm, ritual summon, and
Alright.
he's going to point to the rest of the crew.
You're setting up camp here. I've set it up so it's going to launch a flare to let me know something has happened here or approaches you. Okay? It should work on invisible things too. You are all going to set up camp and just get some rest while we check this out. Does that sound good?
We, as in the collective party?
No, anyone who's tired.
Oh, so you're taking out everyone except the tired people.
I think
No.
so. I think we go in a small team. I'm thinking
Okay.
the PCs and Maya.
Yeah, Maya seems, the moment you mention that, she gets ready to go, and she's just assuming she's going automatically. In this
Yeah.
situation, she starts getting her stuff together.
Yeah.
She kind of slaps her face twice. All right.
You're
Let's
gonna
see.
be-
figure
Hilo
out
would
what's going
would maybe be a good addition to the team, but this team also needs some defense, and Hilo is the best fighter. in
Hilo
the
is
team.
best defense. He as much
Yeah.
as I would love to have him with us in Bohumil, we need him here to play defense for the rest of the crew.
Absolutely.
Because every other big hitter is going in.
Okay, so let me think.
Barrett's gonna regret this.
Baird. You know how
What?
you know how guns work?
What?
Can you
Fuck yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. No, you're like exhausted. You're not getting my shotgun.
Tani kind of looks, I mean, I'm learning.
That's right. I taught you.
I'm gonna throw her my shotgun. I'm not using
She
that right
takes it, and she just kind of like, oh God, yeah,
Remember, it
okay.
kicks like a fucking mule. So get ready, okay?
Christian.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Sorry, I'm reading.
Okay.
now.
I have a spell called Protection from Poison.
Mm-hmm.
It targets one creature. It doesn't have an upcast. And it says for the duration of the spell, The target has advantage on saving throws against being poisoned and has resistance to poison damage, but it doesn't specify a duration. And I checked the book and it's not there.
Uh-huh.
Oh, here we go. 1 hour.
Okay,
So-
yeah, there you go. So yeah, okay,
Yeah.
that's the thing solved.
But I
So-
can cast it multiple times because it's not concentration.
Yeah,
I
So-
think it would maybe be a good idea to cast it on some people here.
mm-hmm.
What do you guys think?
Hmm.
It's a second level, and I'm not in a position to smite shit right now, as you can probably tell by the lack of an arm.
I mean, smite is smite. Smite is always.
If I
real.
roll a 20, I'm smiting, but I have 2 level 3s and 4 level 1s.
I will not tell you what to do. I think that is entirely your decision.
Mm-hmm. I think I also have shit like protection from yada yada yada. Yeah, protection from evil and good.
Yeah.
But that's concentration.
Yeah. I'm also looking through my list, like, what do I bring? I didn't bring sea invisibility. I'm a fucking fool.
You want
I have a
CGM?
lantern that reveals invisible
Oh, okay.
shit
Rad.
Mhm.
from my totally not a crusader days.
Yeah. Okay.
I've got everything set up for you guys now too.
Fabulous. Yeah, we go in.
Second level is
all right.
also my misty step. Yeah.
You all
Yeah.
go on inside, and
No bufferinas for now, guys. Sorry.
gotcha.
Yep.
If it comes to worst case scenario, you have lay on hands, 5 points to heal a poison.
But just before we step in, Barrett's going to turn to everyone. No one moves further than 10 feet from each other. Got it?
Everyone kind of nods.
Maya, no matter what we see or hear, you will not move ahead. Understood?
She sort of takes a breath. Yeah, I gotcha.
I look at Barrett, just give him a little nod of like, if she does, I'm fucking stopping her.
Yeah, Barrett, like, he knows you at this point. He's like, good, I don't have to tell you shit. You understand.
Yeah. Well, at this point, they're all probably dead anyway, so we'll just stay focused.
I know, and I'm not trying to be an asshole here.
Don't worry, it's fine. She takes her
Means we can
bow.
that means we can only have a good surprise.
She kind of like Lisa. Yeah. So you all head deeper in.
Before we step in, one last thing.
You all head deeper in
Everyone's
before we
stunned.
step in.
Yes.
What is our objective? Are we heading for your home?
Yeah.
She
we're-
kind of we could stop there first, though.
How close it is to the gate?
It's a bit deeper in. Where are you guys going afterwards? What are we doing?
Heading
Well,
in without a plan is
Ideally, we are looking for whatever has caused this so that we can kill it.
Right. I guess the other objective would be, there's some stone buildings over there. What are they?
Yeah, we might try to grab some
going in.
supplies or anything.
Yeah. She kind of thinks about it. After kind of being a little more level-headed, she's like, I remember there used to be small boats. They sail around sometimes, do trading with Lowborough and others by the river system. That's probably where they stored
We
goods
are
and
close to the
otherwise.
river.
Hmm.
Synchronized grunt.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all just Dark Souls NPCs. Barrett thinks about that.
I know there's supposed to be something big and nasty in the water, but we could use a boat eventually.
If there's one there, it's probably only a little rotted.
Let's check it out.
So, going in.
Yep.
Going in.
Yeah, why not?
And
You
we
return to
stay
silence.
close.
As you move in, the sound of nature disappears as
Make
you're
sure we
only
have
left
the
with
diamond.
trees. And you all kind of move on throughout this area, and as you once more return, you see those same sides. The town, everything around it, just sort of sitting plain and empty. And as you sort of
I put my lantern of revealing on my belt and turn it on. Sorry.
As you
Just in
sort
case
of
some
travel,
invisible stalkers.
absolutely fair. You as you head inside, Maya takes you across this path, um, almost carved into the dirt itself, but buried over by foliage and dead leaves. You continue going until eventually she reaches it, and she sort of stops, staring up at it. It looks rotted, old. She sort of checks up there. Well, probably don't want me going up by myself, so I'll just take 5 minutes if you guys can come with.
Yeah.
You go up this path that brings you up the tree, and yeah, and yeah. The only sounds being from you, as the entire place almost seems to creak and shift slightly.
Hey,
As
Carthian still also has armor.
that's no, I meant you as in the collective you.
Yeah.
I see.
You all head up, and she moves inside, and this door creaks open, old wooden. She takes a look inside, and you see an entry room kind of formed with a living room. She sort of looks around. The furniture seems to have rotted a bit. It's old. She sort of looks around. There's this poignant smell of like mold and moss inside of the building. As you head on in, and she looks around a little, she finds somewhere just kind of sitting there something interesting about this that you didn't actually realize at first, Barrett. The inside of the houses are almost perfect. No one moved, no one left. It's as if the town itself was simply preserved in a moment. She looks around, she sees plates laid out for dinner later, whatever evening.
Yeah, that's
She
yikes.
Oh, that's
checks
way
around
worse.
and notices how everything seems like old days, the old times. She sort of checks around, opens up a cabinet. There's old moldy food inside, which kind of releases an awful smell, but no flies circling around, nothing like that. You actually notice inside the cabinet there are some in there that seem to have died. And as you sort of look around, you eventually she kind of goes into a bedroom and reaches inside. There seems to be a number of small little things in here, one of which she finds is a little locket. She sort of takes it, kind of looks around, and she kind of shoves it into her pocket. No signs here. Not the same when we moved. I don't see any sign of my father besides, I don't know, nothing.
You mentioned he was a what again? Scientist and
No,
spellcaster.
he was a captain.
Hmm.
He helped defend the Lobro gates.
That was it.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's a marshal or something, yeah?
She nods her head.
We should
don't think
visit
there's anything.
we should visit whatever gathering place of the authorities was. Last time we found information on pain. Knows what what we may find here.
She sort of looks, nothing else here, so yeah, let's go. She sort
Hmm.
of falls in line, and you all head down slowly. Again, the creaking in this otherwise silent woods. You all head down and sort of take a look around. I think it should be this way.
Like as they're leaving, Laz does say a prayer to her family.
Uh,
Just quietly.
Yeah.
as,
Mhm.
as we're walking out as well, Barrett, now that he's inside a building and he's like really seeing that it's untouched, the chances of this are astronomically low. And I'm like, no is even acceptable to even bother attempting this.
Mhm.
Barrett wants to study if it feels like they had all sat down for dinner, like maybe they heard a sound and they all just like casually got up and walked out. If it was a thing of they ran out, they just like if it would either did they leave willingly or was it a panic mad dash?
Investigation roll.
Yeah. Boop.
All right. There's no way to tell for certain what happened so
Yeah.
long ago, but you can tell there was no rush. It was a normal day, and it really does look like someone just stopped after laying out some plates for dinner, basically.
Weird question.
Mm-hmm.
Are there shoes at the door?
No.
So they put them on. So they chose to
Maya,
leave.
in your culture, is it normal to wear shoes indoors?
No, we're not. No. What the hell? She sort of.
Barrett, as they walk out the door, shoes are missing, meaning they chose to leave.
I don't know if that makes me feel hopeful or not. He sort of checks around. You don't see any signs of any packing. The closets seem full. Like they went out to the store or something.
On the way, let's check some other houses.
Yeah, definitely. And again, so cautiously. This is like every door is being opened slowly. We are entering quietly. Like this is super stealth operation.
Make me stealth rolls, everyone.
Oh boy.
Especially my plate gang. Plate gang!
I have advantage because of my fancy boots.
I'm just
I have disadvantage negated because
Christian.
Oh shit!
Oh my god!
Shit.
Whoa! Hey, even if you guys suck, maybe we can cover you.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna cast this.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's basically my divine sense, but better.
Yeah, I see. It's more list. Okay, I've read all of those. You push out this energy, and you reach out and try to pull at
10
anything.
minutes.
Yeah, and as immediately at the spot, you sense nothing, and I'll keep you updated if anything pops in as you're moving.
Cool.
Okay.
So-
let me just roll stealth.
You Barrett, you and Maya are moving like a synchronized unit.
I
Oh,
rolled a 20 now!
Oh
Laz,
my god!
So I'm still going to add this in. Laz, Maya, and Barrett, you're all moving with such grace and stealthful movement. It's like you're one with the silence. Except for the fact that Laz, unfortunately, despite how good you are at this, your plate armor makes you not so great at this. It's impossible to avoid an occasional rattle or crackle. But the others kind of take point and move around too. And despite your measured skill in this task, as annoyingly, this armor is kind of bitch.
Hey, it keeps me alive.
Yeah, it does. You all move around to house, and you notice similar conditions through all of these. A frozen point in time. Just simply, everyone just walked out and left.
It's the same for all of them, huh? All the ones that we check, at least.
All the ones that you check, at least. Some of them have less signs, to be honest. Like, some just feel like there's really nothing going on there. But at the very least, you do notice shoes are gone.
Are we getting near the point where we may assume that little brother went MIA?
You think you're around that point, yeah. And in fact, if you want to find him, Brennan, make me a perception roll.
Okay.
Oh god.
Little brother with his head bitten off.
Okay.
You end up going to the last spot you found him on the way, and you see the crumpled little body of your little brother. He's lying there, completely unharmed, but dead all the same.
How close are we to little brother's body?
I'm gonna do something.
Oh yeah? Yeah,
alright.
what are you gonna do?
Well, I am going to grab a rope and a hand axe and fish him close to us.
Uh-huh. I see,
And
without getting
after-
super close to his body.
Yeah, after that is done, I am going to look at the party, grab my dagger, and carve his chest open and look at the insides.
Ah, that's
Oh.
interesting.
Okay.
Make me God. What even
Is that a
do you have?
medicine?
Medicine. That's medicine. Yep. It's a medicine roll.
I mean, I'm just carving it.
No, yeah.
open.
Oh yeah.
Well,
But
it's studying the body and learning what is going on.
I'm not terrible at it.
yeah, you got like a wisdom score bonus, so give it a roll.
Yeah, I'm
Oof.
terrible at it.
You put a knife and it goes through him like you poke it open. You're like, I don't fucking know what I just like. Between my careful carving and this, I have no fucking clue what happened to this guy.
Yeah,
This
so
seems unnecessary.
so it seems like the body is mutilated with a natural.
It's not like that bad. Like I
Okay.
doubt Laz, even with a crit fail, would be like that. He just has no fucking clue.
Can Barrett examine it carefully? Like he knows. I mean,
Yeah,
Eleanor
let
mentioned it's not
people
chemical.
with
Yeah.
I'm people
going
with actual
to-
brain power, please take a look at the body.
I'm going to give it. You have
carved.
disadvantage though.
Yeah, fair. But unless Cortina, did you want to give it a whirl? Do you think you'd probably do better than me, quite frankly?
Yeah, I'll give it a shot.
Yeah.
What was it? Medicine?
Yep, medicine. Disadvantage.
If you help each other, it's a neutral.
No,
That's
we're already stretching how much we can fuck around with this body, I think. Oof. All right,
Oof.
fair enough.
Yikes.
Yeah, you can't tell right now. None of the
Uh,
organs seem damaged.
So we can still
Whatever
see
passes for organs inside of a little brother. But yeah, you're saying?
so we can see where the body was, right? Like there's a very distinct line of where.
Yes.
Okay. Barrett is going to. Oh, I think this clearly works with organic things. Barrett's gonna look to Cortina. I really hate to ask. Can you have another little brother move to exactly where the previous one was?
And she points to the one that she summoned earlier and says, "You can ask him."
Shit, that's right. Hey,
I'm
little,
not his mother.
It's
Yeah.
pockets of death, invisible pockets of death.
yeah. Hey, little guy,
Kind of looks up.
can you go? And he points right there.
Kind of looks. He looks over at the other little brother and then looks back. And kind of looks back at you.
I can't make you do that. He stands up. I can't do that. Let me try something else.
Here, toss a piece of bread in there.
Something
Yes.
like that.
Laz hands you a piece of bread from a ration, hardtack.
Yeah, that might work as well. All
right.
Barrett, yeah, we'll throw some hardtack
You
out
flick
there.
the bread first. It lands and on the ground, just hits there. The very faintest of like just impacts and rustling of the leaves that normally would be something you could never hear, but in this place, your senses have nothing else to attack.
And
Or trapped to.
nothing in the lantern
Nothing
of revealing
reacts.
or my
Nope.
radar. Nope. Cool. Cool. Shit.
That's our line. He just points at the gun. Whatever happens is going to happen when we step over that.
I'm thinking of making a very immoral decision.
Oh.
Of
pick up a little
yeeting
brother
the
and just
fucking
yeet
little
it.
brother.
Yeah.
I
Maya,
do
I don't
only
think
have
that
one
would-
arm.
Maya kind of approaches from behind and it's just like, I don't know if that's it. It doesn't seem right. Something. We've been looking around the town for a while and we haven't seen anything. What? She kind of checks over. The only two places to check are, well, the mustering ground and the docks.
What's closer?
I mean, shit. Kind of like takes her appearance. The entire place is just full of, again, that sort of like morning fog. It kind of settles around. It's lightened up a little bit, but she's just kind of checking around. I mean, from here, the docks, but the mustering grounds, I don't know. It's not really a big difference either way. They're in opposite directions, though.
I say we check out the mustering grounds first.
I have a question, not in
Mhm.
game.
Mhm.
What is a mustering ground? I am not familiar with that.
Oh, it's in this case, I'm sort of referring to a place where people would gather to discuss topics in sort of like a central area of the town and stuff. Also, more like
Got it.
martial in nature too.
It's
So
it's almost like a city hall or something.
yeah,
I see.
Okay.
yeah.
I understand
So
now.
you head off and you see this large building that's sort of almost grown into 2 to 3 trees that hang around an area.
This little brother with us hasn't like collapsed or anything, right?
No. So
That leads me to believe that maybe it is a creature after all, if it's not attacking us while we're in group. While it did, we've been here longer than the first little brother, so maybe it attacks when it sees an opportunity.
Yeah,
I don't know.
well, let's just all stay close then.
all the more
Um,
reason.
You all begin to move, and as you reach the mustering ground, you look up. There's almost like a stairway that brings its way up to the top of the building, and as you all begin to head to it, you creak up, making a little bit of noise as you go, as always. And as you step on inside, you find a mustering hall with a variety of things inside. There seems to be some weapons on display, a variety of cabinets left closed, nothing rifled through at all. Again, pristine condition besides the rot.
What kind of weapons?
Classic elven make weapons. You have some spears, swords, bows, pretty classic stuff. All made
Spears,
with
you say?
yeah, some kind of like glaive like I would say. A lot of it
Hmm.
seems similar to the weapons that are being held by Maya. And
Mm-hmm.
as you look around, you can make me an investigation if you'd like.
I would love to make an investigation.
Please do, smart man.
If anyone wants
My
to help
brain
me,
can't think.
if anyone wants to help me, I get an advantage.
If anyone hasn't
No.
trained.
I would love to. I can't.
Yeah, I'll
I don't
help
have
you.
proficiency.
All right, I will roll with advantage. Thank God.
So, you explore around, and as you sort of peek around here, you notice exactly the same thing you saw in the other buildings, pristine besides the rot. Inside here, you also find some information, like sort of like map information. Otherwise, you do find notes and logs left, which is the most interesting part.
Hmm.
Scanning them for a moment, you pull them up and you see entries from what looks to be a captain or not a captain, not the captain, but like
Right.
a sergeant of the guard. You start flicking through entries, and basically you start at the entries that you find. They're a bit scattered. They're not like it takes a bit to get it all, but it's pretty organized, all things considered. As you find listings shortly after the time it sounds like Maya left. You find entries listing from this Braern, her father. He seems to be talking about the town and everything like that, and that's from the captain. But after a little while, his taper off pretty shortly after Maya leaves. The sergeant mentions that he's gone to Lowborough in an attempt to help uh, keep everything okay, lockdown enforced, and deal with just the outbreaks. The
Ooh,
sergeant takes over, and it seems like ever
that's
since
relevant
that time,
information.
he remains as the one. Though, with all things considered, it seems that there are sometimes mentions of correspondence between them and Lowborough for some time. After a certain point, however, things start to trail off. It seems like the community, as you witness, you see these logs continue with time. They mention the continued collapse of the surrounding bits of nature, observations about the Feywild. The writings are always professional. Entries listed for professional use by a town guard, all the same, slightly more frantic as time goes on. They mention the creature's aggressiveness, the strange symptoms found in the people of the town. Luckily so, they seem to have been mostly immune. Something going on. Listings of the Feywild, talks with other groups as well, trying to work with someone. You even find listings of mentions of your old friend coming through town.
Leshy.
And at one point, the last entry in the book, it seems someone came through sometime. It seems they finally found some good help with the cure. Hopefully, we'll be able to get this solved quickly and maybe go to Lowborough. We're going to hold a town meeting about the subject. I'm going to station some guards around the area. Hopefully everything goes well. I'm hoping that the letter I sent reaches Brand soon. We might need his help after all. And at that note, the ink comes through in a perfectly placed, calm, conclusionary note that next report will follow in the morning. But there is no next report. This very notebook goes as silent as the air around you.
Good news, at least. And some intriguing... Huh.
Yeah, Barrett.
Do you share this with the party? Yeah.
Yeah, Barrett's not interested in hiding information. He
Yeah,
walks,
bear.
he walks on over and very quietly like gestures Maya and the others to come over.
Takes a look.
Yeah. Found this.
She looks, reads the note, kind of reaches up and grabs her own pendant that she sort of keeps around her chest and kind of, maybe they left?
I mean,
No.
at least,
No, they said,
at least your dad.
oh, okay. Kind of looks over. You're right, Carthian. Only good news.
They speak of a cure.
You notice again, she kind of peeks over. Where's that next report?
Oh, never came. Yeah.
Well,
Blast it all to hell.
only one place left,
This,
right?
Yeah. Barrett's, once again, he's just got close enough on his shoulder and he's just like kind of tapping it over and over.
do we even know if the meeting ever happened? Or did something happen before it was assembled?
Yeah, looking around, does it look like the mustering hall was set up for a meeting and it like maybe some chairs have been moved
You
around for seating?
Go outside to the larger, like, empty dirt circular area that's been grown over and stuff like that, and you pull away the dirt and sort of look around as you all step outside. And as you look, you notice something small. You reach around and pull out, and it just seems to be a child's toy. And something about that registers. That's the first time you've seen anything out of place in this area. You start to pull back dirt more, and eventually you go at a fervor as you pull back. This mustering ground, overgrown by grass and everything over time, it's buried secrets in the dirt. As you pull it away, you notice an assortment of objects. No connection between the two of them besides they'd just be things people would carry over in an emergency, in some sort of like meeting. Some toys, perhaps a rotted over piece of food that was no longer able to be scavenged by whatever happened here, whatever's killing these bugs. Some random doodads, collections, things that might have fallen out of people's pockets. The dirt is too long rested to show any signs, but no bones. No bones, no sign of life. Just the sudden, frantic change in atmosphere, buried deep beneath the dirt.
The meeting happened. Usually they take notes or create documentation as the meeting proceeds.
That's
the
a
previous
great
notes
point.
weren't.
Barrett, investigation roll.
Sure. Can I
Advantage.
Yeah, because
Yes.
I mean it's honestly it's Lazarus' idea. So
God,
Yeah.
I bless you.
Yeah.
At a plus
okay.
4.
So you look around, you're looking for something specific now, and you find in this rotted piece of paper deep beneath the dirt that's covered with grime, is barely legible in every way. This was the note takers. This was the person who was supposed to keep track of a meeting, the one who writes down all the transcription. You get these snippets. Again, the text is gone. You can hardly tell who's speaking. Random notes about discussions of hope. Some words bleeding off into arguments, discussions. There's a proclamation. I will save. No fear. And you may sing. And then the writer was about to write something else. A response from the local sergeants. And this time, you see the only thing here that registers as not peaceful. A grip tight against the page, a torn bit of page, a bit of pencil just crushing in, charcoal piercing in and almost spreading on the page. A force as if he gripped with all of his might against this page for a split second before everything shattered and the log ends.
Barrett immediately looks around. He's looking up. He's looking like in windows if anything's trying to sneak up on us, hiding in the buildings, like
The
everywhere.
fucked up thing is that it seems instantaneous.
Yeah, whatever it is just like bam, done. And
Maya immediately checks around as well, pulling out the bow and kind of looking around. And I'm gonna have everyone roll perception checks.
Bitch, I'm gonna do you one up. Give me a second.
Oh my God, Barrett!
Barrett.
Damn, Barrett.
We're not fighting yet.
All right, all of you take a look around, and as you look, Barrett, you're kind of peeking around, trying to do your best to look and see what potentially would be going on around this area. As you pull out your magnifying glass and look around, as you stare, silence, and you try to peek around. And as you go, you notice something just small in every way. The fog seems to have let up a little bit. And as you sort of look, you notice that far, far in the distance, you could have sworn you saw something near the docks, near the river, the last location in town. A shifting movement, perhaps just water. But all the same, you think about it for a second. Flowing water. There'd be sound there, wouldn't there? It's honestly nothing to go on majorly. It really has no bearing on anything you've learned so far, but something about it hits your brain weird. What would this place sound like with sound? What would be here with sound? This entire area is just resonating with nothing besides your breath. At this point, you're feeling like you're going a little mad, and you might just want to head that way just for the sake of hearing anything.
Whenever we step on the leaves or things like that, does it make noise?
It does.
Yeah. Yeah.
The
there's
only
some
thing that
creep
makes
there.
noise here is you.
So, follow-up question, is there wind?
Oh yes, the breeze blows.
Do we hear the trees rustle at all?
The rustling, again, all these sounds, but the breezes are so light in this morning. The fog is built up. It's an occasional thing. And besides that, it all just sits quietly.
So it seems, from what I'm understanding then, if we interact with things, it will make sound. But anything natural, or that normally should, does not.
Oh, the natural does make sounds
Okay.
too. It's just the. It's
We just
really
have to be
feels
there to
like,
hear it.
yeah, it's
If
just
a tree
that
falls
thing.
in the woods and
Yeah.
nobody's around to hear
Yeah.
it,
It's just there's no ambient sound that we'd expect from a location like this.
Yeah, Barrett, he's going to lower his gun barely, and without looking at the rest of the crew, I saw something by the docks.
Oh, this is
Let's go.
Remember.
She nods. Right.
the 5th of November.
More than anything, we cannot trust our ears right now. We are going
nods.
in and we are going to be surveying 360 back to back. Okay?
He nods again.
All right.
I'm just really bothered by this instant end.
So, you all begin making steps. The leaves crunch. Every sound resonates in your ear ever so subtly as you all sort of begin moving out and finding your path closer to the docks. Carthian, Lupescu kind of seems to perk up his ears for a moment and check around ever so suddenly. his hearing better than all of yours, he sort of looks at you and he whimpers a little bit as he looks up to you.
Which way?
He sort of moves a little bit and then just kind of like nudges up to a specific part of the dock. Farther off and away, like there's a lot of structures kind of around, but there seems to be one that's built directly atop the canal that he sort of just points over with his nose.
Oh, hell yeah. It's a ghost ship, guys. Let's do this.
You all begin moving and you hear the sound of running water beginning to like flow across and wash against the swampy shores here. A bit of water left from the river kind of flowing by ever so quietly. You can pick it up as you kind of get closer and you walk. And as you approach, you see a bit of a... The buildings here are really kind of fallen to pieces. There's stone walls hanging about. The wood around the water, more than anything, seems to have been washed away, run down, and everything like that. You imagine when high tide comes, it's probably done a lot of erosion over time compared to the village, which is sitting in relative silence and lack of motion. As you approach, you see these buildings, and eventually they become close enough where they start to dwarf you by their presence. Large, but also so fallen over time. As you approach, you begin to move in. I'm assuming you're all moving in, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right. You approach and step up to a area where there seems to be a wooden platform. Stepping past ferns, you sort of move around, the fog running dense across. And as you all start to move, there's something you kind of perceive. As you step onto this platform, you see the first sign of something that shouldn't be here. Something that goes against the very nature of this place you've explored. Right across from you, you see a bloody pile of flesh sitting down across the shore, almost laying there flat. It almost seems to just sit and is almost melted down into the ground itself. As you approach, it
Does
shifts.
that ping my...
No, it doesn't.
Oh.
As you approach and step up, it shifts, reverberating. The motion is one that you would almost see and resonate to some form of slime, except it certainly isn't as clean and viscous. The form almost forms up in the mimicry of what would be a human. Teeth running through the inside where you thought you saw organs, and instead multiple strange, bent, twisted mouths. But they're not mouths. They're just like bone jutting out. A strange thing almost seems to shift around. And then, you swear, it sings.
I'm gonna cast
Hello?
Magic Circle on
Shut
ourselves.
up.
And
how does it taste?
You just spooked me.
everyone takes 1d6 damage.
Oh, cool.
Just one for now, as you all feel immediately just a rush. And let me just quickly...
Sound-based damage.
Oh no.
And roll. Cortina, you go first.
I'm going to the restroom speed run real quick. Be right back.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh boy, this cheese. Okay.
Roll a d6 real quick to see how
Yo.
much
I got the sense that it's song heard, right?
Oh, yes.
I'm going to take 2 mushrooms out of my hair and plug them in my ears.
Uh-huh. Okay.
And then I will... Yeah, it looks like flesh, right?
It does. It sort of seems to shift up as one of them, the one immediately here, just seems to reverberate. The one right in front of you across the river, as it starts to sing, its whole body almost shifts. It almost vibrates like how some type of, like, how like water might react to a large sound and impact. Its whole flesh sort of seems to reverberate as this
I'm back.
strange voice sort of resonates through the air, and you plug your ears.
I plug my ears and I will call lightning.
Okay.
Does a lightning strike make everyone deaf? It doesn't. It doesn't say on the
It doesn't
spell.
do that. All right, let me also actually start the combat really fast.
Whoa!
Oh,
Yeah,
hold
remember
up,
this thing?
hold up. Yeah, nerf it
Ooh.
real quick.
Yeah. There we go. So you in fact, I'll turn it off really fast. Just 'cause it's
Yeah.
a little bit there, but
I think we can assume that it's active.
yeah. In this area. All right. So, what would you like to call down now? Right on this one, right?
Yeah.
Okay. It has to make a dex saving throw.
Yes.
You notice how unadept it isn't moving as it manages to not really do anything. It almost seems to shift and then kind of fall. The lightning strikes in its very still location as it takes all the damage it needs to take. It doesn't seem immune in any way. It simply strikes as the form almost shifts and reacts. You notice some flesh almost sink away in that moment.
Barrett
And next
is
up.
gonna look over at Cortina. Is this fucking Leshy's fault?
Don't think so. Well, I need to ask.
Laz, your go.
Laz looks at these things, and it's safe to come to the conclusion that these were once people, right?
Yes, you would imagine.
Laz tightens the cloth he has wrapped around his face, and while gripping his shield in his good arm, he's going to cast Bless on Carthian, Barrett, and Maya.
Okay, sounds good. And with that, it's Maya's turn.
And
She
I'm going
shifts.
to hold up. I have moved.
Oh, you're right. Move.
I'm going to move between this thing and Barrett.
Maya steps up right next to you, Barrett, one leg kind of drenched in the waters as she pulls out the bow, and she
Don't
almost
get in the water!
freezes for a moment. It's too late. She almost freezes for a moment as she looks across at this thing, sees it reverberating, and she stops. I recognize that verse. She stops, and let me just really quick.
You get a plus 1d4 and +3 because you're near to me on your saves.
Okay. She stops.
Plus 1d4.
Don't worry. I think that's enough. She quickly looses arrows, immediately firing out shots at the creature in front.
I saw that coming. That's why I gave her the buff.
Of course,
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Miss.
Oof.
No, wait. What am I talking? One miss. Now.
You
She's
still get a
shaken up.
1d4.
She's shaken up.
1d4.
She is shaken up by this as she sort of fires and trembles with the shot, but also pierces through. And you notice 2 of those still hit.
Really?
Wow.
Yes. You notice as she fires off 3 shots, 2 of which hit, dealing a good amount of damage as poison seems to run through this thing's vein. And you notice that it almost seems to sag and hit the ground and slowly die.
These things are too far gone for me to heal them, right?
Yes. Barrett, your go.
Barrett looks to Maya and just says, "Do not sing along."
She nods. Oh, I forgot something that's supposed to happen at initiative.
yeah.
Again. I need you all to very, very quickly. I need you all to roll me a save. I believe this is going to be wisdom. Let me check one moment, because I need to see. Yeah, wisdom save.
Oh God.
Yeah.
I've got a D4.
Oof.
Carthian, you get a 1d4 plus 3.
Holy shit.
Okay,
This is
Carthian,
spooky.
you get a plus 1d4.
Plus
Christian,
3.
my ears are plugged. Does that help?
No.
A
Oh,
plus
no.
1d4?
Yes.
Plus 1d4 and another plus 3. flat.
Okay. Shoo. Is
Save. 3.
Okay.
Okay, Carthian, with that and the bonuses,
so 12
you pass.
and then
Nice.
15, yeah.
Yep, you pass. All right, so all of you managed to pass, and you only take half damage. So you take, I believe that'd be 2 damage.
Rad.
Ouch.
Let me mark that. Oh, Maya needs to save. Hang on. Forgot about that. Oof.
Come on, that
plus
1d4 and the
Plus 1d4. So that's 9.
plus a 3.
She,
so
she
that's
fails. She fails. So
12.
she takes 5 damage. And
Sorry
yeah.
for being
No
too
worries.
adamant
Now,
about the
Barrett.
D4. It's people
I
forget.
understand. Barrett, your go.
Yeah.
Still?
I'm killing.
Yeah. As you noticed, when he stopped singing the one down there, the other one took up the melody.
Okay, I'm going to just blast. You know what? We will do a D4 and then -5. Oh.
That hits.
All right. That'll be a plus.
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
So 23.
Nice. You deal 23 damage as this part of this thing is just blasted away suddenly as the body reverberates in response. Carthian, your go.
Oh, I got one.
Oh, you have your other shot, yeah.
I got another shot.
Nice.
Boom.
Nice. Wow, good.
Gramps hits like a truck.
Mm-hmm.
Yup. When I do actually hit, so 30.
Yikes. Ooh, nice. This thing hits the dirt. And you notice this one also falls limp.
Masterfully done.
Well, shit. Now I don't see any.
They're not getting deleted.
Yeah. Barrett is actually no, he gave the order that we don't step too far apart. Barrett will I don't want to get near that thing. You fucking kidding me? Barrett is going to
Do you want me to get near it?
Take a bite.
Not especially. Barrett's going to get to here and as much as I hate to do this, he's going to listen to make sure there aren't more, or if there are, where are they?
Perception check.
Oh, good. I'm very good at these. Normal.
Silence. The water washing across. The next verse hasn't come yet. Carthian, it's your go.
I guess I will also get close and give it a poke.
All right, you give it a poke. This thing's as dead can be. At least it looks it.
Okay. I'm gonna give it a harder poke just in case.
All right, you stab down, push into it, and the skin almost seems to shift like a bubble, like a puddle waking around. And then you pull it out, and nothing.
Okay, I'm gonna do a little bit of science.
All
I'm
right.
just gonna sweep it into the water.
Okay. You sweep it over into the water. It kind of lands there and starts to sort of float around. The water kind of seems to get inside the body a little bit through the multiple orifices, and it just sort of seems to float there slightly, pushing up against the shore.
Okay. I guess that's me.
No, you were right.
And,
Try.
and you didn't,
Looks over at Laz.
you didn't sense these things.
No. They're not undead.
They're pesky.
They're not fiends, much less celestials. They're not aberrations either.
The fuck are
You-
they?
Top of the round, Cortina.
Human. Well,
I
elves,
suppose
but
we should go further in if we're not leaving.
We can't let what's here remain.
I'd say set the things ablaze, but then again, fire does invite that thing.
So,
Looks down at the body.
was it the singing that killed little brother? Seems so far away.
Now, talking is a free action, but I am going to have to interrupt the conversation.
For sure,
And
absolutely.
Cortina, what are you doing right now?
I was just trying to get a look for anything else around.
Sure. Give me a What is your range here?
30 feet. I'm pretty
30
sure.
feet. So I think. Let me just do a little bit of a. Yeah. All right. Cortina, if you tried to perceive things beyond that, it would be a little harder.
What's received beyond that?
Give me disadvantage perception. I think you'll still have it because you're fucking Cortina. You got this shit. You sense something on the bark, the bark to the tree a bit down beneath you. You swear you see another form sort of sitting there, almost like a flagpole, kind of drifting a bit.
I don't know if these things are the one that did it. In fact, I doubt it because they seem the result of, well, you know. I'd say these are smaller spawn of something larger.
So
Cortina,
we need to find the source.
what do you want to do after discovering that? Oh, well, you can't see it yet. You just know there's something off in this direction, I'd say.
I forgot we are still in combat. Sorry, I've been moving.
Yeah.
I will move.
All right, make me another perception check.
Okay. Disadvantage or just regular?
Regular this time. All right, you sense another one. It enters your range and you sense it with your sight. You see it right in front of you. It's not trying to hide, it just sits.
I'm gonna zap it.
All right. Give it a zap.
It rolls dex.
Yep, rolls dex. Let me see. Roll.
Now I can see another one. I don't know if that's intended.
Oh, yeah, it
Maybe in
is.
the
That's
dark.
one
Oh,
that
yeah.
Cortina found a little bit ago. That's 19 damage as a
That's
lightning
good.
strike echoes down and hits it.
Now
Cortina.
I might that
Mhm.
might be a bonus action because
I think it is to use
lightning's
again.
already out.
Call lightning is a bonus action after
Yes.
you cast it. Yeah.
Yep.
So I will throw an ice knife at it.
Rad.
Oh, you can use your action to call down lightning this way again.
Oh.
It is still an action.
Yeah, that
Oh,
makes
okay.
sense.
Okay.
Otherwise,
Alright.
it would be way too strong of a spell.
Oh, yeah. So, at the end of your turn, we hit initiative 20, so
Saves?
saves.
Wisdom again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Thank
And
God.
everyone who is around me gets a +3. Just a reminder.
Thank God I'm still near you.
Yikes. Spare it, buddy.
Ooh.
You can flesh a genius yourself, right?
I can, but if it's just a little bit of damage, I'm not gonna.
Yeah. So, you will all take, whoever failed, no, just bear it, unless I roll bad for her. You'll take 4, everyone else takes 2.
Yeah.
Aw, beans.
Oh,
At
Damn.
least it was on this.
yeah. Yep, so you take 4 as well, Laz. Oh,
I
Maya,
already did that.
let me add her shit again. 8 plus 6, so she passes. So, Laz, your turn.
Okay. Christ. I'm holding concentration right now. There isn't really much I can do other than I don't want to move too far away in case people need saves.
I mean, we're. I think moving up is still wise because we will move up with you.
Yeah. You're right. I'm gonna move up to here.
All right. You go. Any ranged weapons you want to throw at this guy?
No,
Okay. Then we go on.
I'm
to
gonna
Maya's
take the
turn.
dodge action.
Oh, fun.
That's smart. We don't. There might be one that can scoot.
Yeah. So Maya moves over here and then fires 3 more shots at the one up on the birch there. Let's see. 3.
Nice.
These are all probably going to.
Nice.
Yes, they are. Yep. Yep. All right. 3 attacks.
Oh, you shit and die.
Yeah. All right.
Hits
So
hard.
that's
Just shit
she
down this
fires
thing's throat.
3, and the one over there gets hit real bad.
Laz is
I
shot.
forgot. We forgot one thing. Laz, as you look down at this thing, at initiative 20, you noticed its flesh started to reknit itself a little bit, teeth biting down and pulling itself together as it healed a little bit on the top of the turn order.
Ooh.
What about the ones we?
The other ones are lying dead.
Okay, so once they're done, we think,
As far as we know,
as far as we know.
they can
And then
heal
minus
themselves.
that's up here.
Be wary.
Barrett.
Right. Barrett's gonna hop, skip, and a jump. I will be here. There you are, you son of a bitch.
Yeah.
All right. So Barrett is gonna first use close enough. I will shoot the one to the west with my D4. Oh no, I don't get a +3 on that. Whoops, just a D4. But then I'll do -5.
11.
Hits.
Oh, it does. Wow.
Yeah.
Yikes.
I'll actually say at this point, you've managed to discover that these things have 5 AC.
Wow. Okay.
All right, that's 20 damage. It takes it pretty good. Also, Barrett, roll me a perception check.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one to the west, Christian.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, that was for
Oh, the one to the west?
Yeah.
Okay,
Just
good,
because
good,
I
good.
wanted to wrap him up.
Yep. He's wrapped up. He's done.
Perception. I don't get a bonus on this. Fuck.
You can't piece out from the fog where the next ones might be. However, you do have your gun in hand, and you have another shot, right?
Yeah, I've got another one, so I will D4. Boop. All right.
Nice.
And I forgot to do the -5, but that's okay. I will do regular damage. So 14 damage. And then,
All right.
fuck it, underbarrel.
Yeah, go for it.
These things gotta go. Forgot the D4 on that, but I guess it's not gonna matter. And then 17 force damage.
17 force damage. Nice. And that's in. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
17.
Yep. And then he also took the 14, I presume.
Yes.
Man, they had a
So
lot of meat on him.
they're getting low now, as you notice this one's really starting to shudder. Carthian.
Mm-hmm.
You're way back there.
Yeah.
But that's
gonna,
a Lupescu boy, so.
Yeah.
You know what I've been forgetting?
Just gonna.
The roll for Lupescu too.
Run.
Oh no, puppy.
Oh,
no.
shit. I'm just gonna
It's got
run
this one.
and oh my god. Oh my god.
Okay.
Okay, there we go. I'm just gonna run and smash.
All right. Pescu's down by that point. All right. You go down. Yeah, hit him.
God, Lupescu is so squishy.
He's a puppy dog. Hell
Die.
All right.
Oh, I should be getting advantage on these as well.
Oh, absolutely.
Hey,
There we
go.
Two ones,
This
baby.
thing is melted down as you manage to pierce through and tear off a large chunk.
Cool. All right. Well then.
You notice,
welcome.
Carthian, Lupescu is kind of having a really bad time here.
Oh,
You realize there's nothing you can really do in your martial prowess to stop these things from screaming out in the ears.
Except kill them.
Except kill them. Top of round 3. Cortina.
Okay, I think now's a good time to do this because the longer it takes for us to figure out what's going on here, we're just gonna get drained. So I am going to find out what's going on here.
Oh, yeah.
okay.
Just tell me everything.
Let's see. Commune with nature. Oh, okay. Let me see. The spell is out of that. Drain
If
of bodies
nothing
of
else,
water,
it should
prevalent
just
places.
let me see everything around here.
Ah, okay.
Oh.
So that is a good point. The plants have no words for what's going on. They lack the ears to hear it, the minds to understand it.
Ha.
But all around the area, you start getting senses. You sense one in this direction, that direction, and you sense a whole horde coming from this direction, centered around the building there. 2 stragglers off to your right, where my ruler's pointing, and then
Do
a
we have
whole
AoEs?
bunch below.
So the source seems to be from the building.
Yes, to some degree. There is no... The source is hard. They don't really know what the source means. All
Right.
they know is that there's a lot of things over there.
Okay. So
I will relay that information.
Of course. You
But-
use that spell.
A good thing you have fireballs now.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Do we just head into the building then? Clear out the big horde and then remove the stragglers?
Whatever is causing this is most likely at least in that direction. So I would recommend going into the building.
Right. All right, everyone, let's go.
Does it have like this? Does this mass have
hang on.
flash?
Commune with Nature is a 1-minute cast.
Oh. Okay, well then we will
But now we
ignore that
know.
information. We will ignore that information. I think...
In fact, you know what? I'm going to scramble some locations a little bit now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Do it. Christian, while you're doing that, may I ask, does this these masses of flash, do they have any, like, other than the teeth and shit, do they have any, like, distinguishable humanoid features, like an eye hanging out or an ear?
You haven't seen anything like that. They have mouths to sing, and that's about it.
No ears to
Cortina, you can use a different thing since Commune with Nature wouldn't work. So if you have anything else you want to try doing, absolutely.
God, that's a 5th level spell.
How many
It's
turns
really
would it
good.
take? How many turns is that?
That's
10
a
turns.
minute. That's 10 turns.
Yeah.
I mean, not like we could wait.
Oh,
We would take a lot of damage.
That's 10 turns of our brains blowing up.
Oh, did you move up, Cortina?
I did move.
Oh,
up,
yeah.
Yes.
All right. Make me another perception roll.
Yeah. So I'll at least try and
Yeah.
perceive. Perception.
Don't worry, guys, I can cast Zone of Truth.
All right, you see something. Another one's sitting on the boat.
Kill!
Kill!
I mean, you could just lightning strike that.
Yeah, I'm gonna zap it.
Right. Or will do. Let me just scroll.
You
up
might
to
want to
that
also
one.
restore that 5th level spell slot, because I wouldn't be surprised if it marked that
Oh yeah, it
being used.
auto-calculated that. Yeah.
Oh yes.
We might need that later.
I doubt so. Come on. What are you taking for? Okay.
My arm.
Deck save.
Oh.
Yep. Still fails. 3d10.
-5.
Hmm.
20. All right. A lightning strikes him, splintering some of the wood and breaking apart pieces of the boat in his flesh. And on cue, the 4th verse rings out across the area. And everyone rolls a wisdom save.
Oh, I don't like how we're quickly going down the verses. Something tells me once we get to the end, something real bad is gonna happen.
Maya, how many verses does the song have?
That's a great question,
That's a fair
actually.
question.
This is the chorus. They're at the chorus. There's 12 lines in the chorus. We're at the 4th. Next up is... She stops. The group shanty. You pass. They're all gonna start singing.
We need to move faster.
Alright, so everyone's good. Take 1 fucking damage.
Hey.
Oh, that was close, Laz. Speaking of Laz, it's your go.
Okay, I am going to move up my 30 feet. I'm comfortably close to the water. Night vision, do I see anyone?
Within 60 feet would be?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Or
The
is it
fog is
120?
still
Let me double
blocking
check.
vision a lot, so no one in 30 feet of you don't think. And at least, but you have to realize also there are walls here, so some of your vision is
Yeah.
blocked right now.
That's true.
Want to take
Yeah.
a dash movement?
No, because other people wouldn't be able to catch up
That's
with me.
true. That's true.
Yeah, dodge action. I'm gonna wait.
Okay, sure thing. Maya's turn as she moves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She moves up, and
Does
she's
anyone
gonna
have
start taking shots.
silence?
And at this point, I'm just gonna say hitting these is auto for basically all you, so you can just roll damage rolls.
Fair enough.
12 and that. All right, she manages to fire 3 shots, and the one on the boat goes down.
Sweet.
All right, Barrett, your go.
Barrett is just gonna sprint up, get right next to Laz again, quickly scanning the area for any more.
All right, next to Laz. You don't see any within your vision.
Shit. I don't want to waste any more time. We need to get in that building.
Because I could double move, but I just...
You'd be out of the range of the saving throw, so...
that's not
Don't
a
you have
smart idea.
an explosive or something you can throw in there? Nothing too major.
I don't know what I'd be hitting.
You could, yeah, that's true.
I might have... Oh.
I'll say, if you want to blind fire a fireball over the wall, I'll let you do it.
Don't waste a fireball on the blind fire.
I don't feel like that's the right action, but I do have an idea. Actually, how far does that reach? I was just looking at that spell. Where did it go? Range 60 feet. I would like to cast Shatter
Shatter.
on this wall.
Awesome.
Yeah!
Yeah, perfect use.
So you see
I will
Barrett
let that
pull out
happen.
this weird-looking disc, whip it at the wall, and he's like, "Cover your ears!" And it's just this like sonic boom goes off to blast the wall.
Boom. Actually,
Sonic boom!
You notice the wall breaks open enough, leaving only cobblestones at the bottom as you're able to pierce through now. And you don't see anything immediately on the other side.
maybe it's a bad call, but you mind dropping one of those like right here? Then we can't hear the song.
I mean, I got more.
I should mention, Cortina,
I don't
if you
think
want to
it-
add in, you remember blocking your ears and stopping that didn't help in some way.
Yeah.
I would,
Oh,
but I
never
can't.
mind.
I would, but I can't hear them.
That's true. Oh my god, Cortina.
I'll destroy that just because
Oh yeah,
it's kind of a boom, and that's that.
walls
Okay,
broke.
cool.
Oh,
All right.
there's a chest here, loot.
Is there anything immediately noticeable?
On the other side, no, you don't see anyone.
Okay. That's it then.
All right, yep. Okay, Carthene, your go.
I'm running ahead.
Alrighty.
Oh God, be careful.
It'll be okay. These things don't seem to hit very hard.
There might be something
They
else
haven't hit
though.
us yet.
That's okay.
You have my blessing.
There you go.
Carthian's like,
You
I
get on.
survived north. It's
Hey.
fine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Carthian, you see one up ahead.
Oh, good.
Or better yet, I should say Lupescu senses them out and
Yeah.
points it out to you. One on the boat, apparently, even though you can't really see it yet.
Oh, good. I'm gonna keep running.
right.
And smash. Oh wait.
Oh Christ.
Token collides with wall.
Let me.
Here.
move that.
I got it.
All right,
there we
How
go.
much movement do you have, boy?
You have about
Sweet.
60.
Oh, 60. All right, then I don't think I can quite make 60.
Yeah. You
But
can go back right there. Then,
I
yeah.
can get like right here, and
Yep.
I'm gonna be like, I'm looking at you.
All right.
Maybe crossbow him.
So
Yeah, that's true.
Top-
I do have a crossbow.
Yeah,
I'll,
give
I'll
it a shot.
shoot
All damage counts.
Yep. So you can just do damage. You don't even have to roll on this, to my understanding.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because even
Yeah.
like even on the
that
other
hits.
Yeah. So
It
in that
catches
case,
your bolt intentionally.
You do a
Boom.
bolt shot. It kind of shakes a little bit,
Boom.
and then another one
like
hits in
crossbows are
afterward.
loading. I think that's fine.
Oh, that's right. I should probably reload it.
Yeah. I'll add that
So
back.
you can.
Unless you have two, like Ebon.
I do not.
Yeah.
I'm
So
not doing crossbows akimbo.
yeah. Cortina,
Yes.
your go.
Let's keep on going down the road.
Can you move the cloud?
Yes. That's
you
the
can.
bonus
Nice.
action.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I will use my bonus action to move the cloud with us.
Sure. What spot would you like it at?
I suppose right over Carthian.
Okay. There you go. Alrighty. So, Cortina, any other actions on
Meanwhile-
your turn?
No.
Okay. Your turn
like-
passes.
Oh boy,
yeah.
here comes the singing. No, I was just about to say, I just want to imagine over at the camp, people are like hearing lightning strikes and like, damn, it's kind of crazy the weather this time of year, huh?
You hear suddenly a reverberation of voices all around the entire site as multiple voices sing at once, calling out in one grand chorus. As the next line hits, all of you feel a shaking in your brain, a reverberation that almost rocks you to your core. Your brain is tense, it pulses. You immediately get a headache that's tearing at your body. I need you all to roll wisdom saves or take 25 damage.
Oh.
No thanks.
Oh, no. This has
There it is.
I will roll the wisdom save.
Barrett, that's a fail.
I will flash of genius.
Carthian, that's a fail.
I get +3, don't I?
Oh, you
fuck,
do,
no.
you do.
Oh,
You're out of range, yeah.
Yeah.
You're not near me.
Bummer.
You
But
do
you
have a
do get a
bless.
plus 1d4.
So that will
Yes.
make it. You'll win. Cortina, you don't give a shit. Lazarus, you don't give a shit.
All right. I will. Yeah, I'm gonna burn my flash of genius. So that'll be half.
Yay! All right, so I get half.
So
What? Oh boy, that's still a
13,
lot. 13.
Glass is the best spell in Dungeons and Dragons. Thank you very much.
13.
13 damage, I presume. Right, Christian?
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely.
Cool.
Is the music coming in all right, by the
13?
way?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm just
Bloodborne
bumping up
is.
on my end.
Alrighty.
It's not
Minus
for me,
13.
but it doesn't
You might need
matter.
to raise your global controls up pretty high.
Yeah, you nerfed the sound, didn't you?
Yes, I did. So, I put
nope,
playlist-
it's just not playing
Yeah.
anything.
Oh,
It hasn't played
okay.
anything for me
Fair.
all session.
Alrighty.
Weird.
Sad. You're missing on some cool cut-in sound effects.
All right. So, Laz, it is your turn now.
Oh baby, a triple.
Oh wait, I need to roll for Lupescu.
Baby
Pescu
boy.
fails.
Okay.
No.
Damn
baby
it.
Boy.
Oh, that's gonna be
That's gonna be bad.
brutal.
Oh.
Lupescu shakes and almost hits the floor as you sort of hear him just whimpering beneath you, Carthian.
Ah, shit.
Let me just
Do I
read
have to heal the dog?
You probably most likely will, yes.
Yes, please. If anyone wants to throw healies at my dog.
Shit.
Barrett's gonna look at the team.
I hate to say this, I think we need to divide and conquer. We cannot let this go on much longer.
Yeah, get him.
Yeah,
All right,
I'm gonna
you can make the distance.
gonna run.
You bolt across the river, water splashing, so much noise as you run across,
With-
and give me that.
With my good hand, I am going to lay on hands 20 hit points on Lupescu.
Hooray!
Sounds good. All right.
Yikes. I have
All right.
25 left.
25 left. All right. 20 hit points, you said?
Yeah.
All right. He's up to 25. Maya's turn. She runs up past this way too. She just darts off in a direction then and starts looking around. She can't see anything in immediate sight range, so she darts a little bit more,
I
and she
have
turns
a
over to
little
the
bit more
side.
movement.
One over here, and she spots one behind the wall, right here for those behind it. But she's already dashed, so she can't use her movement to attack this turn.
Yeah.
Barrett, your go.
Shit, I'm an old ass man. I can't get as far as she did. So yeah, I'm gonna go tag along with. No, I need to go over here. Actually, thinking about it.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Command and conquer.
Yeah, Barrett's gonna run over here, and then I will double move.
Actually, Barrett, go back.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You see something through the door.
Oh shit.
Just peeking out on the other end, you notice one.
Oh, God bless. I'm killing you. And I will use the big damage version, so plus
1d4.
So boom.
25. Yup, hit.
And then so do I need to...
that's a damn goddamn, yeah, that's the fucking okay, yeah.
And then no,
26. This one's down in one volley. You fire, blast it, it splatters against the wall. Carthene, your go.
Go, my son. I have healed you.
Okay, yeah.
I'm just moving Barrett so that I can see what's going on over here.
Yep, big charge. Slam.
Like,
oh,
if
wait,
Lupescu
wall.
goes down.
If Lupescu dies, I die. But it's not like if Lupescu goes unconscious, I go unconscious.
I see.
But let me do this. All right. That's dumb. Come on. What are you talking about? Lupescu doesn't have a lance. I have been using it.
There you go.
Literally. Okay. Here we go. And nope. My
cool
controlled actor Lupescu does not have an item with the name Lance.
Make sure you've clicked on him, I guess, on Carthene.
That's what I did. Okay, let me do it this way then. Let me try it this way. Okay. Oops, that has advantage, but I'm not worried about that. In fact, I'm just gonna start rolling damage because I don't think I can miss.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah. Nope, you got it.
Nice.
And very nice.
16. All right, so that's total is 31. This thing's
31.
ragged now.
Top of the round, boys.
Top of the round, Cortina.
Here
One
it
more.
comes.
After your turn, you're getting another hit.
Yeah.
Cole's ass music.
Everybody, you just trust me. I'll be all right. I'm gonna turn into a giant hawk.
All right.
Ah.
Yeah.
And
Shape-shifting, that is a thing druids can do.
Straight forward as far as I can.
Okay.
You get 60 flying base.
So how does flying blind work for you?
I don't know.
I think we established that the creature's eyes become hers for a bit.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
you
that
fly
makes sense.
all the way down here. You go past and you notice no others in your range, but you kind of strafe run, and there are none in between you and this location, besides the one right in front of him. Well, I suppose there is the one you know about behind the wall that you saw over here. So that's a lightning strike one.
Although shapeshifting is probably a standard action, right?
That's maybe.
Actually don't know.
Did we check behind us, this fortification right here?
No, we didn't.
Yeah, it's an action.
Yeah, it's an action. Yep. Okay. So, top of the round, or 20
Here it
initiative,
comes.
I should say. All right. The next one comes on through.
Oh god.
22 more damage. Everyone make a save.
Saving throw.
Paladins.
I still got that D4, baby. Oh god, help me.
Yes.
Okay,
All
okay.
right. All right. Pescu. No!
Oh,
Damn.
Ooh. All right. Everyone
I
takes
get a
half.
plus.
Lupescu takes 22 main.
Fuck.
Still up.
The puppy's still up. We gotta find that batch now. I don't think I prepared that spell. I did not. Shit.
I need to give that. I forgot to give it to her previously. There she goes. She's a little down now. All right. Are you keeping track of your health for your bird form, Brennan?
I was actually going to ask how much bird has.
Probably like 5. It's a bird.
Giant
big-
hawk,
No, it's
right?
a giant.
Giant eagle,
All right, yeah.
sorry.
Oh,
So
giant
keep in mind that the giant eagle has, pulling it up now.
How much does the
Giant eagle has
have?
26 HP.
20.
Ooh.
So I
Yes.
just took how much? 13?
You just took 13, so you're down to half your HP there. Laz, your go.
Me.
Puppy's looking low.
Okay. Yeah, that he is. That he is. I'm gonna move here.
Mhm.
Another
You have
one
25
spot.
points of lay on hands left.
Yeah, I know. I think, God, it may be more worth to just let him go down and then heal him.
If you're a scumbag.
Yeah, but if I use all my lay on hands, I'm keeping the dog alive. Fuck.
I also have a means to heal, but I'm nowhere near him. Is the hiccup.
I can heal him, but I'm a bird.
Yeah, I mean, if he gets hit one more time, like he's going under.
Yeah.
Even if you do patch him up, because the amount is so huge, we have got to find the source.
Well, the chorus should be ending soon, and they'll be going back to verses.
Yeah.
Because that's how music works, Christian.
Uh-huh. I didn't make any statement otherwise. Anyways, are you going?
I didn't
Uh,
invent music.
I didn't invent music, man.
Is this thunder damage?
No,
What is this shit?
I'm not telling you.
It's probably force. And if that's the case, we are straight fucked in preventing it.
Yeah, I honestly can't do anything to help the doggo right now. I'm gonna be straight with y'all. Instead, guess I'm gonna step over here and finish this thing off.
All right, it is low. You can get it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna bite it. Sure was once
Yeah, probably
people.
wise.
Warhammer.
Hey!
Oh, hey, that's just enough damage, actually. It goes down. You smash it, and it goes to 0.
Switch back to shield.
Alrighty. Maya's turn. She's gonna do the thing she was doing before, and she's just gonna fire some shots.
Still alive on my screen. There you go.
1. Oh, that's attack roll. She's got it. Hang on.
Kill!
Kill! 31. 43 damage. As this thing is almost down, but not quite down yet. Barrett, your go.
All right. Barrett is not actually there. I was doing that for camera
Yeah,
purposes.
yeah,
I think
of
it
course.
was here-ish. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So Barrett is going to let's run to here, and then I'm just going to do another full 30 to here
Uh-huh.
to try and see peek around the wall.
All right.
Uh,
Make me a perception roll right now.
yeah. Perception normal. Oh god damn
Ooh,
it!
Barrett, your brain's pulsing, the fog is thick, and you cannot locate the next one.
That's okay. I will bonus action under barrel this fucker that I can see.
Yeah, sure thing.
Eh.
That one goes
17
down.
force, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right,
Oh God.
Carthian, your go.
Alrighty. I'm gonna keep on damn. Oh wait, nope, that one's dead. So, let me take a look around. So Cortina pretty much got an idea, like a solid idea of everything that was going on the
Yeah, it
right-hand
seems-
side of the map.
It's not quite. She got a good read of everything going around, like the center. The far left and far right flanks of the map have not been seen yet.
Alright, I'm running over to the far right.
Alrighty,
Nice.
good idea. You run across, leap onto that boat.
60.
Let me see
Yep.
your range here. Nothing in 30 feet down here, which means you've cleared the bottom of the map and there's nothing beyond the river just hanging out there.
Okay.
So the only direction for you is up, and the only direction for Barrett and Maya is
I'm just
behind that
saying, if
wall
you
and
go up, I will not be able to heal your dog.
Mm-hmm. That is true.
Yeah.
In fact, I cannot reach you to heal you.
Yeah, okay, so I dash.
Yes.
And
you dash
I'm
all the
coming
way back
back.
there. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
We go-
it's smart actually.
We go up to the top, Cortina.
We gotta clear the left now.
My left. Where haven't we seen?
You
Here.
haven't seen over this way, and you haven't seen
We don't know
up
about this.
to the top right. Yeah.
Okay, Maya can't. I know Maya's over there. She doesn't see anything.
She doesn't see anything from her perspective. She's flanked between two walls right now.
Okay.
Yeah. To be
Um,
exact, it's this spot right here. I don't know if you can see it anyways.
I can't see.
Like, right.
Yeah,
It's to the left of Maya, she cannot see because there's a wall, and there's also a wall hidden on the upper left.
Okay, I'm gonna get to the left then.
Alrighty. You fly 60 feet to the left,
Yes.
and as you do, I'll move you there. As you do, you peek around the corner, and sure enough, one's nestled back there. And as you look, you release a call of a hawk to sort of sound off that one's there. And the moment that you do, followed up almost right on time, another verse plays.
oh,
Lightning
God.
strike.
Oh, that's true. You are right. You can take a lightning strike in your beast form because you can spellcast in it.
Oh,
if
sure.
you are in that-
yeah.
Is that
Take
the
her in that
longest
circle.
John's? The
Shit.
completely butchered.
So, you can use your action now.
Yes. You just want to roll for damage because I can't
Yep,
dodge
will
him?
do. Yeah. Let me just. God, it's fallen so far behind now.
Yeah. That's why I was
Uh,
asking you.
I mean, you just roll 3 to 10.
secrets, GM. Spicy.
16 damage, right there. All right, and then of course now we all make our saves.
Yep.
Lupescu gets a +3 this time around.
That's true.
D4.
Not that it matters.
That should be
see.
okay.
A min roll, you
Let's
fucking
see what's the
asshole.
roll. 9. Okay, yeah. I don't know why Lupescu was the one who had that rolled, but yes, that's only 9 damage this time around. Everyone
Okay.
who
Okay,
has
I needed that.
fails. All right. So Carthian, you take 9. Lupescu takes 9 and goes down, or actually, he doesn't. Let me see. Shouldn't matter, I don't think. Yeah, he passes, but the min damage knocks him unconscious.
Bummer.
Because he's your boy, he gets death saves. And let's see. All right, everyone, mark your damage from that round.
Yep.
Yeah.
And Laz, your go.
Okay,
boys
I'm
down.
going to cure wounds the boy.
Sounds good.
Help, Pupper.
Help upper upper.
I'm gonna. Should I upcast it?
Maybe.
Why?
Mm.
I only have 2 first levels left.
Protection
I'm
from
gonna
evil.
upcast
yeah,
it.
yeah. All right, sure thing.
Here you go, bud.
Ooh.
14. Restored up. He gets up again. Or if you're knocked
that
down,
right?
he'll.
Heal
Yeah, it brings you as if you
Yeah.
are.
at 0.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not 3.5.
Yeah. So
The cruelty
He's just
of Pathfinder.
up to 0. Then he's awake. So, next up, it would be. Do you want to make a move, Laz, or are you gonna chill right around?
Yeah,
here?
I'm gonna move, brother, because I
make it
know.
go.
Yeah, I'm gonna scoobity boop boom that up over here with my fat paladin ass.
All right. Maya goes. She's gonna dart around the side and take off shots. And
Over there.
let's see. That's gonna be enough. That's fucking gonna be enough. I can tell. Yeah. All right. It's
Jesus.
down. This one goes down. Where next?
I don't know.
All right. Fine. She stops. She's gonna move like a bit back here, and that's gonna be their movement. Barrett, your go.
Barrett is just gonna sprint this away.
All right, you sprint up there, and within your vision, you don't see anything around here.
Fuck.
Where is it?
You want to dash?
Yeah, where would, oh god, where's the you know what?
This is our only remaining blind spot, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
Near the campfire.
different plan for Barrett, because I need to triple check everything. I'm gonna use another shatter, and I'm just gonna blow up this entire portion.
Okay. You blow up that entire portion. You take a look around. Let me just actually remove that. This wall crumbles. You look around, and you don't see anything in this area. Which means there's only... Yeah.
Seems clear over here!
Only one side
no.
seems unchecked. Far
It's
on the other
way
corner.
up. Yeah.
Fuck. That's all I
Carthian.
got for Barrett.
All
Here we
right.
go.
If it's my go, it's time to go. I dash, and let me get a moving.
Mm-hmm.
There's 10.
Now,
there's
Carthian,
30.
Lupescu is pretty banged up.
He's not up to 17 or 14
Let's see.
because he was healed.
Okay,
He
yeah.
should be.
You're right. He's up to 17. Let me add that up. And then, so you think he's got about a volley left, but you did kill a lot, so never mind. Keep going.
Okay, and then that should be where my first turn ends. And oh wait, so I'm going the wrong way. Hold on. I didn't realize Barrett was over there. So instead, what is happening?
Or target is
So it's gotta
maybe
be
this campfire right here.
So
You could always, from where you were, go to...
yeah, I'm going here, and then I'm going here.
All right. You're back in the center. You can't see far off in this direction yet. The fog ends up blocking a bit of it.
Yeah.
All right. Cortina, top.
Oh boy. Okay. I know what to do.
Alrighty.
Where can't we see?
You cannot
This campfire.
see... Yeah, beyond the campfire on the right side of the map.
And that's the only place we can't see, correct?
Yes. You've checked everywhere else besides the right and top right quadrants.
Okay. I am going to take 30 to get here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait. Hold on.
You're a bird.
Yeah, I'm
You
a bird.
can fly 60 normal.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to... I'm going to ram myself into this wall.
Yeah?
Base.
I need to kill the bird.
Oh,
Okay.
sorry.
All
You
right,
fly
yeah.
80,
Oh.
80. Oh,
80.
okay.
but you
It's
walk.
still not
10.
going to get me there. But I know it will. So I'm going to kill myself.
Okay, sure thing. I'll give you that power of a full-loss bomb dive down. You're at 13 health?
No, I was at 3 health.
Okay, yeah, any amount of gravity damage from your height, you just drop down, you fucking hit the dirt, and your form dies.
Okay,
Solid
once my form
strat,
dies,
Cotton. Let's see how it plays out.
once my form dies, I'm going to tree stride over here.
Oh, yeah, okay, let's see. Are there any trees nearby we can look at? You're mostly in... Oh, well, you can tree stride onto the broken down tree over there.
Perfect.
Bam.
Oh wait, that's where I wanted to go, right?
No.
I think so, right?
No,
It-
you want
It
to...
gives you a bit of a...
Is it?
It gets you closer. We need to like
Yeah.
get to here, and we also need to see what's going on over here.
Yeah, so you kind of come out of the trunks, and you're about 30 feet right. You go a little beyond the area you started seeing.
Okay, so what are these on the map then? They're not trees or bushes or...
Yeah, they're kind of like ferns.
Yeah, can't really tree stride through like cattails and stuff.
Okay, hold on. Let me read.
Oh, if you can go through grass too, that'd be pretty funny.
That'd be pretty nuts, yeah.
I can't
Yu-Gi-Oh! Player
imagine that's
special.
how it works. That'd be wild.
Tree stride.
Dun, dun.
It'd enter a tree and move to another tree, so you'd actually need to be near a tree first.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It also needs to be a tree that is big enough for you to move through
Yes.
physically.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So, you sure you wanna kill your bird?
Let's roll it back, baby.
Roll it back.
Actually,
You could also move 80 and then slam into the ground a bit further up and then die.
yeah, well, no, that's what I was gonna say. I can not only do that, but... Hold on. Okay, no, I'm a
can
giant
get up
eagle.
to the
Okay, yeah, I'm
roost,
gonna go
yeah.
80. I'm gonna go over to this tree.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna smash into this tree.
Okay.
And then I'm going to, okay. There is no tree over there, right?
Not that
Not
we
on
know of.
screen, yeah.
Okay,
I'll-
well that's...
Let me roll a luck roll for you. Coin flip. On a 2, there's a tree just out the map. You'll have to use your dash to get back on screen, but
Come on,
Let's
tree.
no tree over there, my friend.
Okay, then I'm just going to move my cloud, and that's as far as I can go right now.
Okay, sure thing.
Get close. Yeah.
Where are you moving your cloud exactly?
Over here, over to where I'm trying to go.
Okay, like right there then, right?
Yep.
All right, sounds good. You hear another one. All right, everyone, wisdom save.
Oh God. Moving through. We got like this fucking D4.
Oh, Lupescu, stop!
Oh my God.
Barrett.
Yeah, that's a +3 on mine. It's a 20.
All right, you're good.
Maybe Lupescu should back into being a paladin. I don't know.
Okay, Lupescu's still up.
Yeah. How much damage? That was
King is
what?
up. That was 12. Yeah. For some reason, it rolled as Lupescu, but no.
Minus
12.
6. Oh God.
Yeah, things are getting bad for me even.
Yeah. No. It's not looking great.
Ooh, Maya. I think she's in range of you though, Laz. No,
Is she dead? No.
Yeah, yeah.
My
but she does
thing
have
is,
10 feet.
she does have a 1d4.
Mm-hmm. Rolling that now. Nope. Okay, so she's gonna take that too.
Oof.
At least it's not a lot.
No, it's definitely getting a little weaker. The sound of the versing and the song in your head is getting lighter as the numbers drop down. In fact, at this point, there's so few voices, you swear you can only hear 3 of them.
Did these wander into the village? Like, did the sailors
I
bring
feel like
them?
I feel like they'd have to at least be on the same map.
Yeah.
Otherwise, that would be unfair.
No. I mean, these creatures, like, what if they're not transformed villagers and instead the sailors brought them in?
I'm not worried about where they come from at the moment. That's something I can focus on later.
Yeah.
But
I am going to full dash
Alrighty.
my radiant ass over here.
Alrighty. Okay, sounds good. Maya's turn. She's going to... Okay, she's going to go about up to here. And then continue the dash just straight off in this direction. Barrett, your go.
All right. Barrett is going to sprint to there. God, yeah, the best I got. Oh no, there's a wall there. Fair enough. Have a nice day. He will go around this way. All right, that is Barrett's
Alrighty.
go.
Okay. Carthian.
Alrighty. Let's. There's 10. Over here, we got 50.
Okay, Carthian. You step into the sphere and immediately you see 2 of them.
Got him. Oh boy, 2, huh? All right. Well, light crossbow it is for now. Oh wait, hold on. Second wind.
Second wind.
Oh yeah, actually.
Or
Can you
action
use
surge.
it? Yeah, you also
well,
have
I guess I could
action
action surge.
You could do both.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
¿Por qué no los dos?
¿Por qué no los dos? Light crossbow, and we're just gonna do damage.
All right.
Damage.
To which one? One further up, I
The
assume.
further one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
And
you get it, 2
damage.
hits on it.
Because of the action surge.
Oh,
Yeah.
You're still using a loading weapon.
Oh god damn
No,
it!
what you could do actually, I think you'll
I
like
guess
this
I
more.
could
If
still
you
do
dash and
two.
action surge,
Yeah.
then you'll still go in and do that, and you can hit him with the stronger weapon.
Yeah, because action surge like basically gives you.
It gives you an
another
extra
turn.
action.
Oh,
yes,
it gives
you
me a
another
whole nother
action.
turn. Okay.
Yes, it gives you an action, like a full
So
action.
so yeah, slam, and
Bonk.
It's the one thing fighters have over spell classes.
Yeah, fighter's pretty nasty. People forget that they've got some pretty slick capabilities.
and
They can hit you really hard a lot of times.
because I might crit, I'm gonna do the roll with advantage.
Okay.
Okay, doesn't matter. I am still gonna hit it. Cool.
Okay, 8. Next one.
And then
Hey!
there we go.
Woo! I think
7.
that's a charge though, so you do get that extra little bit of damage.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
I added that on there just now. All right, it's looking a little low.
And
Bonus
and
action, second
then
one.
second wind. Yeah.
I would
Mhm,
absolutely second wind.
Yeah.
Does Lupescu also get second wind?
I don't know how that works.
No.
I don't think so.
Oh wait, I do have a potion of healing.
That's
so
true. You could
I
shove
will
that in
use-
Lupescu's mouth.
Yeah, I'm gonna use potion of healing on Lupescu's little mouth.
Help,
All right,
Papa.
sounds good. Just give that a health roll and I'll add it to Lupescu.
Use. I don't.
Oh, I got that too. Yeah, that showed up for me too.
Well, okay.
Here,
Well,
I'll use it for you. Bam.
Denied.
All right, so he gets 5 back. He's at 10.
Okay,
Oof,
it's something.
Yeah.
All right,
and
Cortina.
then-
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
What's up?
Not
that's
singing
me.
anymore.
Yep, Cortina.
Everything has been explored, correct?
Yes, except a tiny. You notice there's probably one tiny nook where one is laying right now. Probably on the right side of the map, because there's 2 you see, and there's one more just barely out of sight somewhere on that side of the map. That's the only other place it could be, near that fire.
But we haven't seen anything that seems to be the cause, correct?
No, you haven't.
Is that not weird to you guys?
Yeah, I'm suspicious of that. It very well could just be these things, but I don't know.
That's what I said. Maybe the
Yeah, that's what I
sailors brought
think it
them
is.
in.
Mm-hmm. So,
Or maybe Christian is biding his time to kill us all. One of the two.
Yeah. If anything, I think scooting down southeast-ish towards the campfire is probably the
Okay.
best course of action. Because I can take care, and actually so can Maya.
I'm gonna zap him.
Alrighty. The one near Carthian or the one across from you?
The one across from me.
Okay. Let's just
I'll
give
just
that a
roll
3d10 then.
Mhm,
Yeah.
mhm,
Ow. Okay, it takes that. Top of the turn, or top of 20 again,
God.
ringing out.
Here we go, boys.
$3d6.
Okay. Wisdom.
And these two restore 10 from the regeneration.
All right. Okay, that
Me for
should
gore.
be good.
We've been killing them so fast we forgot about their healing.
Fuck.
Oh my
Oh
god!
my gosh.
Oh my
Oh.
god!
Oh my god! Alright, everyone's who failed, take 11 damage. Lupescu goes down again.
God
By
damn it.
one.
Oh god. I can't get to you to heal you. There's no amount of movement.
If we kill them this turn, Lupescu won't take any damage next turn.
Yeah.
Alright. Laz, it's your go.
I'm gonna round the corner right here, sir.
Alright.
Just,
You can do that. If you want, you could run up the stairs and then take a leap off for an extra bit of movement.
Yeah.
I
Alright.
didn't even realize those were
I
stairs.
give you an extra, 10 feet, basically, landing here. You see it. Right there.
Oh my god.
Motherfucker, I'm coming for you. I am going to bonus action Misty Step.
It sounds good?
I
You go
am
right up there?
going to. I don't want to bite these things.
Smite.
Ellie
if they're gross?
told Laz that
Don't
eating
eat
people
people.
is not good.
No matter how fucked up they are.
So, unfortunately, boys, this is gonna be a Warhammer time.
Oh, you need to save too. Oh wow, you fail as well. Okay. All right,
Did I take the
Warhammer swing.
damage? I don't think I took the damage for the last one. How much?
It's gonna
I think
be
it was
11
11
if you failed, 6 if you passed.
Gucci. I'm gonna reduce 6 from my health. Yeah, I am going to. I don't need to roll to hit, right?
Mm-hmm.
But what if I crit though?
That's true. You might want to go for it.
Nah.
Either way, I would smite. I would
Nah.
just blow him up.
Yeah.
Level 3
for
smite?
Sure. Wait a second, mister.
Sure thing, master.
6.
6.
4.
4.
Smite gonna do it, bruh. These things are tanky.
But I'm nearby, and so is Maya.
Yeah. I'm gonna pop 2 level 2s.
Oh, okay, yeah.
No,
for
a
each hit.
level 2 and a level 3. A level
There
2
you
and a
go.
level
That's
3.
it. Yeah.
So,
That's the level 2 smite. Hit that one first.
it's a level 2.
Sweet.
16.
16.
Next one, level 3.
Oh my god.
Oh. It's low, but
Punish
not
my
dead yet.
hubris.
Maya's turn goes. She steps up, gets an idea up here. She's going to fire one shot at this guy first. $19. That does enough because of the smite. So she changes targets and she's firing 2 more at the one up there. 14, 15. That's negative. That's 29 total that she deals to it. Barrett, your go.
All right, Barrett is going to sprint to here. Boop, boop, boop. Where is my gun? Damage plus 10. This is for the one directly to the east of me.
Yes.
So he will take. Oh Jesus. 19.
All right. He takes 19, and you notice he goes limp.
Fantastic. I now aim upwards towards the one where our boy Carthian and Lupescu is. He will take 28.
Christ.
All right, Barrett, you fire that shot, raising up, fire the rifle, and you splatter the thing's neck open, dealing exactly the amount of damage you needed to deal. It goes down,
Woo!
and it all goes quiet.
I'm rushing over to Lupescu to heal that.
We
Oh, yeah.
gotta help
Let me-
the dog.
I've got
You
potions.
have let's just do a Constitution save once for the time it take you to get over there. All right, so you passed this first one, and give him that hit.
Yeah, here, have
Hit him with the war.
have a singular
Hit him with
light
the
on
word.
hands to wake
Use
up.
Warhammer.
He's up, and then suddenly, in a field of flesh and blood, there's just silence again and shifting fog. The thunder cloud roars ever so slightly, a small bit of wind blowing, but otherwise quiet.
Gather the corpses, I'm going to melt them.
Yeah. Carthian, you okay?
Tired, but alive.
Yeah. Maya!
She's breathing heavily. She turns around. I'm okay. We all good?
Yeah, I think so. Laz, I think he's got the right of it. We need to round these bodies up. We gotta burn them.
Not burning. Burning will attract that thing. I'll melt them.
Oh, right. She goes around. In the following couple of minutes, there's the sounds of dragging, pulling, as all the bodies are assembled in one. A central pile. Everyone assembled around a large collection of this group. And as you all sort of cycle in, Laz, I'm assuming you're going to acid them.
Yeah.
Yeah. You sort of just pop a wound, leak acid, and sort of just watch as these burn away. Everyone's vigilant. And you wait. You wait for something else to come. Another thing to crawl out. A source of this. Some kind of follow-up. But all that greets you here is silence. As these things sit ever still, slowly dissolving. You all sort of stand.
We should rush back to the campsite.
Yeah.
Maya kind of nods. She's been staring at them. They've been dissolving slowly. She sort of just looks. Let me end combat, by the way.
Yeah.
There we go.
On the bright side, we know your dad wasn't here.
She sort of nods. He's alive. He's been alone out here for too long.
Well, let's go find him, yeah?
Kind of nods her head. You two sort of step around. You all proceed, leaving back for your camp. All of you beginning to move as an ever silent procession, adding to the silence of this place. All the same, where's the theme? There it is.
Oh, we're ending? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You all head out, leaving this last site behind. A final funeral for the people of Boho Mill. No more songs to be sung. Only a silent, empty place, which shall soon become like all the others, flooded with life once again.
Cost it, though.
We don't know. Oh, boy.
Oh boy. Thanks for playing, guys. I had a great time.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
rad.
All right.
Oh, I want to keep going.
Yeah, I know,
Oh,
but it's
we-
pretty late.
We've gone very, very late. I didn't say much at the time because I was just so engrossed. That was awesome.
Yeah, that was
I
fun.
still don't know
That
what the hell
was
was
an
going
amazing
on, but that was
combat.
rad. I'm a big fan of
Yeah.
that horror. That was very
Great
cool.
job
That was
setting
great.
up the atmosphere,
Yeah.
Christian. You did
The
Thanks,
amazing.
freaking
guys.
song.
Yeah, thanks everyone. That had a great time, and thank you,
Yeah.
chat. Thanks for
Yeah.
watching.
Thank you, Chad. Thank you for
Yeah,
hanging
thanks,
out.
chat.
Thanks, chat.
Yeah. I hope
I
you
don't
all
even-
sung along.
Oh
I
yeah.
don't even know if they're still if like we're still recording at this point. But bye, chat.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Bye.
All right.
Bye.
Toodles.
What do you mean recording?
Bye.
We're recording. We're streaming.